All right. So, this is the unlucky few, I guess. So, let's.
At least for the few that shows them.
I suppose. So, who wants to get their free skilled check?
Well, all I call is being shot, being electrocuted, being musicked, and that's all.
Okay.
Oh,
Because I wasn't there a lot.
Okay. Well, everybody can hop into the game, I guess. Nobody's done so except me.
It's not. Why hasn't it not there?
And Geo may notice something that he didn't see before.
Pom, 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 pom. Oh, well, that's funny. You mean the thing at the bottom of the map, right?
Mm-hmm. So does
Oh
anybody else
boy,
want to
oh
try
howdy.
and get some skilled, or is he gonna get it because he actually tried to get it?
What?
That's literally all there I was there for. Well, what happened last time? Also, speaking of which,
yeah.
um,
I mean, I
let me get
can
my sticky notes.
try going for it, I suppose.
Go ahead.
Shoot.
So, we started off the fight with the nade blowing off and destroying the statue, which did nothing. This is very cool. $2,000 in the drain. Always nice.
Mm-hmm.
And then all the cultists, which was in the room, started descending on us, which was not cool. But Freeman seems to be doing fine. And then the band of the music place showed up, and God, quote unquote, the guy that was fucking me over the other session, which it turns out he wasn't a god, he was a little bitch in this fight, at least. So, yeah, we managed to beat them all up after a flawless plan of smoking them and tear gassing them and shooting them all down,
Mm.
which seemed to have done the trick.
I think I did a new record by killing over 30 people in one round.
Yeah,
That was a pretty good round.
it's a good plan. Meanwhile, Geo and Marta, Lonnie, got fucked by like one or two dudes of the band, which was pretty
And then
funny.
Geo tried to fuck Lonnie.
Yeah, he was mind controlled, and Lonnie just ran out of there, and Geo following,
Yeah, ran out of there like a bitch.
and then we just cleaned up the other guys, no sweat. And when the fight was over, we uh, or I got told that, hey, there's a wall over here. You should go through it. And I did by the invisible guy and teleported to another world. We got isekai'd. And the world was a shithole. And suddenly, planet wanted to eat it. So I ran away. One Preben tried to talk some sense with it, but it didn't want to get talked sense to. So it ate the planet, and we ran out of there. There you go.
Yep. That was pretty much it. So, yeah, I'll give you the skilled because last time, unfortunately, Geo wasn't there for very much of it. So, yeah, Geo. So I'm gonna give you the opportunity to interact with the creature from the other world. So, as you can see here, or you can interact with the other world in any way that you want. Just because you weren't here, I didn't really use your character. So, if you want to interact with the other players, or if you want to just try to figure out more about this other world, you can. So, what would you like to do? You literally walked through a wall and ended up somewhere else.
First thing I try to test out, can I still go back?
Yes.
Okay, that's good to know. I think we shouldn't go in, well, just the four of us. We should inform the others as well. Would be quite smart to do, because, don't want to go MIA or KIA.
That is a fair thing. However, as they did, I will describe to you what happens as you're thinking this. A large celestial body in the sky sort of just starts moving towards the sun, which is right here on the map. I'll ping you.
Mm-hmm.
And a large appendage, maybe, extends from it towards the sun, and the sun grows dimmer.
That's not ominous at all.
However,
Sarcasm being indulged.
I think it was Shaggy. Shaggy notices that this is happening and points it out to you, and as that happens, you hear a voice. The voice says, "Where is that coming from?" And it starts, the celestial body starts moving around in the sky.
I nope out of there, go back to our world.
Okay. So then you don't wish to do that. Okay. So you
Yeah,
have...
I'm not gonna stay for the celestial body to come the hell over here.
Okay,
like
so
I said.
Here's what happens.
I did.
Yeah.
For quite a while as well, actually.
Yeah. He stayed there for quite a while. And here's what happens as a result of your choices. You went back. Eventually, Shaggy already went back before you. Eventually, Martha and Preben come back. They attempt to do some experiments with the door by putting a piece of the statue in the door. However, as they attempt to do that, a bunch
I
of...
did do that.
Yeah, as they attempted to do an experiment with it, a bunch of green liquid began pouring through the wall that had the ability for the stuff to go through, and everybody had to leave.
Yeah.
And when you left, so much green liquid poured out of that area that it like exploded the building that you guys were in. And then it stopped.
Yeah, I say we go back to HQ, report our findings, and well, have them contain this area.
Well, yeah, we're pretty much done there anyway.
Oh, well, since Geo is such a humongous pussy and left instantly.
I might be pussy, but I'm at least a pussy that survives.
True.
Well,
Still,
you did get mind controlled.
I'm gonna send Geo the video that I captured.
All right. So, would you like to describe what kind of conversation you had with the entity?
I don't remember.
You had a deep philosophical conversation with a world eater, basically.
Yeah, but I had a few beers and I don't remember.
Fair enough. So he shows you a video. He tries to convince the world-eating entity that perhaps it should die, or perhaps it should, um,
Yeah, now I remember. It should actually try and kill itself because it said I asked it why it needed to kill the planet. And he said it needed it to feel because he was so lonely. That he needed to feed off the emotions of the inhabitants on the planet. And I told him, haven't you tried killing yourself? I don't think that's possible. What about a black hole? Pretty much anything can escape that. He hasn't tried, he said. Well, obviously you're here.
yeah, apparently the
Well,
entity is capable of devouring humans or other entities, such as humans, and experiencing what they experience. However, it also desires destruction of things such as planets, and suns, and things of those natures, just to continue its existence. Seems like that's just what it does.
well, it's obviously one thing we can't absolutely do
I think we
to it.
just met
Let's
our
touch
end
it,
game boss.
or be touched by it, or be devoured.
Pretty sure we just met the
Yeah,
the
kinda.
end
I
game boss.
guess I don't know.
It's being kind of cringe.
Yeah.
You know?
It's giving me that emo-esque feeling. Like, life doesn't matter, but I'll go around hurting others because I'm such a fucking invalid. And
Mhm.
I want to die, but I'm not gonna do it because I'm
Either
just a little
way,
pussy.
It didn't exactly say that. You can
either
interpret that.
way.
Hmm. Look, you're the science guy, so I'm sending you the video.
Yeah, yeah. Either way, we should get back to base, show them this, and I dare bet they will shut down this whole area, lock down it, and all the good things that won't get us anywhere near this place anytime soon.
Yes, let's go up first. Go up the stairs first. Just like the guy.
Oh, we're outside, aren't we? Because the whole fucking
Yeah,
building.
we're outside.
Well,
Yeah, the building exploded, so
well,
let's
outside
get in the
it's
car and.
well, outside is the guy
No, we're
that
out.
teleported everywhere, right? The many guy.
The many guy.
Yes, he is
Yeah.
there momentarily as him and Martha go somewhere.
Oh,
Ooh,
Oh,
they're gonna play hide the zucchini. Probably.
no.
Are you
Okay.
sure?
She doesn't seem well.
he?
Of course, he hasn't.
She doesn't.
He hasn't.
Well, yeah.
Oh well,
Oh.
that's not really weird. She almost died twice.
Mm-hmm.
She sort of falls limp towards him, and then they disappear.
Oh,
I got a scratch from that fight.
what?
Yeah, I got a scratch from the fight.
Yeah, me
You just got
too.
scratched.
I'm hurt to the point that I might get a scar.
Hmm.
Oh yeah, yeah. I just have internal bleeding and all that jazz, you know. Perhaps I
Yeah.
don't know.
You'll
Yes,
be
you were
fine.
hit with a lightning bolt.
You'll be fine.
So yeah, I would need some more critical attention than I am doing.
Aren't you
Yeah,
a
what
medic?
you have done is stopped the negative effects of being hurt, but you're still, like, injured.
Okay, well, let's get to the car then.
Can you drive shotgun, Geo, and just like sew up my new thing so I don't have to do it when we get back home on the way there?
So up your what?
I got a scar. I'm guessing like near my neck area or something. they try to like slash my neck open, but
Yeah,
they
they
didn't
had
manage to
sacrificial.
slash.
They had sacrificial
Yeah.
daggers that they tried to attack you with.
Yeah.
But before we leave this place,
I'll.
I
I
need
just.
something from our basement. Okay.
You
Spare.
need something from the basement that has just collapsed and is full of goo.
No,
Yeah.
this
Oh,
this
no.
is a restaurant's basement that has collapsed and is full of goo.
Yeah, for my house.
Oh, from your house. Well, that's
Yes.
fine. Is there any possible way that we can take some of the goo with us? Nah,
Don't
that's
do
for
that.
that's
Don't.
for the foot soldiers to do when they close off the area. I guess. Fuck that
Yeah,
shit.
I was
that's not our territory.
That's not our territory.
I
I
was
made
gonna
the
say you
video.
can try, but if you're not
Nah,
going
I
to,
made
then-
the video. They should be pretty fucking fun with that. So yeah, Gio, can you like sew my neck up or face up or whatever got hit? Where did I get
just.
hit?
You just got a scratch. I just get a band-aid and put a band-aid on it.
No, it needs stitches. I can get a scar from it. That's the point of that's the
Yes.
hurt that I got. So it will leave a scar. So it needs stitches.
Okay.
He's not
Why do
gonna
you think I'm
die
asking
from it,
this?
but he could get an
Yeah.
infection.
Well, let
So-
me at least clean it out and then, well, I can stitch it with better stuff because, I don't have a lot of wire because I need to stitch up myself a little bit more than you.
I can
Uh,
give you some wire.
Geo, your medical issues are going to require something to the effect of a hospital. So what you
Yeah, that's
currently
what-
have isn't going to help you.
At least it keeps me up and walking and awake and not dead. So I'm at least gonna stitch a pre-bed and then we'll focus on keeping myself alive.
You'll be fine. You can keep yourself awake by stitching me up while we drive to Yumba's place.
Hmm.
Yeah.
You're not driving while I'm stitching you up.
Why am I not? Nobody else is driving Lola. That's the rule, and you fucking know it.
Yeah, but I'm not. We're not gonna drive and stitch.
Why not?
It just has to hurt one little bit too much, and you might go like, ah, oh wait, that's a wall that is coming straight at us.
So you think you're gonna make me flinch so badly that I'm gonna crash the car with a
Yes.
needle?
Yes.
You're funny. Let's go.
Oh no, I'm not stitching you up until we stand still.
Ugh.
I'm the
Fine,
doctor
do it
here.
your way. I'll do it when we get home then. Trying to save time and money. I don't even have money to fucking stitch my. I'll just do it myself when I get home. Fuck you.
Okay, don't blame me when it gets more ugly.
I have vodka at home.
All right, so I'm assuming you guys
yes.
are entering the vehicle.
Yes.
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna get Preben to roll. Do you have observant, Preben?
I do not. I have investigation.
Okay. Then roll 1 dice.
One die.
It's a bomb.
Rolling one dice. That's a 5. That's not very good, is it?
All right, you enter the vehicle.
There's a scratch on Lola, isn't it?
You enter the vehicle.
I just fucking know it's a scratch on Lola. I say it like that.
You don't know what that was for.
There's like
Dude.
something. There's like something wrong with her.
You hear a
Something happened.
beeping sound.
What?
There's a bomb.
He doesn't
There's a
hear or
bomb.
see anything wrong. And he's the only one who would notice.
Because it's Lola. So yeah, something has definitely happened to my car. But I'm not gonna investigate that for now.
There's a cult
Good.
in the trunk.
Well, you don't know that there's anything wrong, so you can't investigate what you don't
Exactly.
Yeah, we just throw a grenade in the back to see what happens. If it just blows a hole in without spaghetti sauce, then it was empty. If it comes out with the spaghetti sauce, yeah, there wasn't cultists in the back.
You have a feeling that the cultists are no longer a problem. Because there's like 30 of the Infinite Man running around, destroying them,
yeah.
if there are any left.
And
Okay.
also, we killed the
Just
band.
grab your
so
drink.
who will they follow now, right?
Mm-hmm.
No need for a cult.
Maybe I'll find some other emos to follow. Some teenagers, maybe. I don't know.
Well,
Pretty much something.
in that case, they have to change their infamous chant because this chant is not gonna work anymore.
Mm-hmm.
It's true. It's true. So, what would you like to do? Now that
Well,
I
I'm
assume everybody
driving
got
to
the
Yumbo's
vehicle.
place,
Yeah, drive to my place.
including Lonnie and one of the multi-millionaire man or whatever.
No, Lani is teleported out of here.
Yeah,
Oh.
he got her out of here, so she's
He can teleport people with him?
apparently.
Mm.
That's kind of cool.
However, it seems like the others of him are too busy dealing with the issues that are currently around.
Well, as I drive out of the parking lot, can I like roll down the window and shout to one of the many men guys? Just ask where he took Lonnie.
Yeah, sure, you can do that.
Hmm. I do that.
You don't even have to move the vehicle. There's one near the vehicle that was grabbing a dude that was trying to approach the vehicle. So, so
Hmm.
you say that, and he says, "Oh, I just brought her back to that building you guys brought me to."
That's he's referring to the base, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, good.
Oh, that sounds convenient.
Cool, sis. See you later. And then I'll burn out of there.
All right,
Make
you
some
turn the
blue
vehicle
smoke
on,
shit.
and you begin moving. As you begin to do so, the steering wheel does not respond. However,
I
you
brake.
are still going somewhere.
Oh
I brake.
no.
I brake.
You attempt to hit the brakes. The brakes
And they don't work.
work.
Awesome.
I think you took the wrong turn.
No. Let me say this. Preben, do I have permission to shoot up your car?
No.
You don't know this, dude. He hasn't told us.
I haven't told anything. I haven't told anybody that I've
Yeah,
currently
so
lost control of Fallout.
Shaggy just said you appear to be going the wrong way.
Mm. Is the car just going in one direction, or is it actually steering itself?
It appears to be steering itself. As in, it's staying on the correct side of the road, and it's going around turns, but it's just not going the way that you want it to.
Okay. Oh, this might be interesting. I'm gonna start climbing on the back. Start to prepare the 50 cal.
Okay. As he does that, I would
You
like
can now see that the car is moving by itself.
I would like to put my seatbelt on.
Yeah, you see him get out of the driver's seat, and the car is just going as if normal.
Yeah, I put my seatbelt as well on and ask him, do I have permission to shoot up your car if things go awry?
Is this
No.
Okay.
Is this like a Tesla or something?
It is 2024, so
I'm-
you don't
I'm
know.
pretty sure we did not implement autopilot in her.
I don't.
Fly, die, 50 cal turret, anti-missiles, turbo, and boosters. Nope, no autopilot. Well, probably the fly thing has autopilot, but come on, that's literally just height and speed, nothing else.
But you know that a lot of those things require electronics to work. Therefore, your steering is also controlled electronically. So are your brakes, by the way. Which appears to be why this is happening. You are aware of that.
Wait a minute. Fuck the 50 cal hood. 50 cal. Can I open the trunk and then climb out of it, outside the window, and try and rip off the minus pole of the battery.
Oh, so you're gonna try to like go to the front of the vehicle and like disconnect your battery?
Yeah, it's a big car. I mean,
Yeah,
if
I'm
I
just
just open
saying,
the
is that what you want to do?
yeah, I'm gonna open the hood, and then I'm gonna climb out, and I'm gonna climb on the railings on the side, and I'm gonna stand on the, like the big metal thingy on the front of every fucking truck, and open the hood, and then I'm gonna take off the minus
Art.
pole of the battery.
Jesus.
What?
You're crazy, dude. What if it turns on you and it rams you into a building or something?
Or if it starts eating me? Open the hood, and it's just like a
Right.
mouth
Or
with a bunch of teeth.
So are you trying to
Yeah.
like just go out
or no,
the driver's
the
side
hood
door?
refuses.
Yeah.
Or the hood refuses to open.
Okay, you attempt to go out the driver's side door and you hear a click. The door doesn't budge.
I open the window.
You attempt to open the window. You hear another click and the window doesn't budge.
You wouldn't happen to have an EMP in your backpack, would you? Look at Shaggy.
No, I just lean forward, holding out my pistol, like window coca plan.
I will
Oh,
punch you in the nose.
Then I slowly retreat into my seat.
I reckon this is normal for your car, right?
No.
You can see it like you notice him like he tries to pull the door handle and it doesn't budge, and he tries to use the automatic windows and they don't move.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Does the GPS say anything like where we're headed? Like, has it
The
turned
GPS
up
is
like
turned off right now.
Oh,
You turn it
okay.
on.
Turn it on.
All right, you hear boom, boom, boom. Smart car version 4. And it appears to have a destination set.
So where?
Where is it?
Is it under the sea?
headquarters.
Oh,
No.
So it's on its
Right.
way to the headquarters.
Yeah.
Can I?
which
turn
is
that
not
thing
on our
off?
current continent.
Yes, it is.
It is.
Wouldn't have mattered anyway because I can
You're in the
drive
you're in the United
underneath
States.
the water and I can fly.
Okay.
Can I turn off the thing? Like stop it from with the GPS?
It says, what are you trying to do? Like turn the GPS off, or are you trying to turn? Like,
No, I'm gonna try to turn give the GPS new coordinates to Yumba's house.
Okay. You attempt to change you bring up the menu for the coordinate change thing, and the box is grayed out, as if you can't interact with it, and you start pressing on it, and it doesn't do anything.
Well, I guess we got no choice then.
This thing actually keeps to the speed limit now. I'm gonna be mad.
It
Or
is
can I
going
actually
the speed
control
limit.
the throttle?
It's
Can I
going
control the throttle?
exactly whatever the speed limit is on this road.
So you're saying I cannot control the throttle?
No.
If I hit the fly button, it can go faster.
If
I
you
try to
hit
make
the-
the thing
If
fly.
you hit the fly button, you hear another click and nothing happens.
I'm gonna be so mad when we arrive.
I guess we just sit this out then.
Yeah. You know what the problem is? I didn't buy enough beer, so I don't have enough beer to drive back to the headquarters and doing the speed limit. I never follow the fucking speed limit. It's just a suggestion.
As you guys are sitting there, you hear Smart Car version 4. It just says it again.
Thanks for letting us know.
You're welcome.
Oh, so you have more than 2 word lines.
Do I have fucking AI in this thing?
Do you say that out loud?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Can you please let me drive?
Unfortunately, your superiors have overridden your ability to drive.
I
That
guess.
wasn't part of the deal. This is my car. I use my own money to pay this. This is not a company car.
Your installations are company owned.
Yeah, and I paid for them. Kind of.
As you say, kind of, you just hear a slight giggle from the AI.
So, Owen,
Asked really nicely, and they gave it to me. I kind of paid for it. I paid them with kindness.
It appears you didn't read the contract.
What
so
contract?
are we in trouble?
You see appear on your GPS screen a contract. You can scroll through it at your leisure, says the AI.
I'm gonna scroll to the bottom just to see if I actually like, because I never usually read those things. Just sign it.
It appears that your signature is on it. Whether or not you actually signed it is up to your memory.
Okay, I'm gonna ask the AI to find the point where it says that they can take control of my damn vehicle at any time.
Uh, it
Right
it
here.
scrolls through about 300 pages in to the
Ah,
contract.
Oh,
no wonder I didn't fucking read it.
You wanted
so.
free installation. You got free installation. As she underlines the part where it says, if you would like free installation, we can override your vehicle at any time. You did get a
Awesome.
bunch of money off.
That is true. This would have been pretty expensive if I had to pay for it myself.
Yes, exactly.
Do you have a name?
Smart car.
Smart car version 4.
Your name is not Smart Car version 4 anymore. Your name is now Lola.
Changing
How many?
name.
Hold on. How many
Changing.
Lolas are there currently in game? Because I think he calls nearly everyone that he likes it or
No, my
is it.
car is named Lola.
Okay.
That is the superhero game where Tony Dark calls everybody something. Veronica,
Yeah.
I don't remember.
Yes,
Yep.
something like that. It takes a minute to change, and then it says registry changed. Now referred to as, and then it replays your voice saying Lola.
Oh my god. Don't say your own name in your own voice, for the love of God.
Synthesizing. Synthesizing. Lola. It
Pretty
did say
better.
it.
Can you do it in a bit more feisty and or sexy voice?
Unfortunately not.
Ah.
Yeah, that's
It has
didn't
one
come with the
voice
program.
setting, and it likes that voice setting. It appears.
And we go through a drive-through on the way back.
Requesting drive-through permission. Drive-through
Nice.
permission denied.
Damn it.
Huh.
But next question: If do they sell beer in McDonald's in the U.S.?
No.
Because I know they do in Germany.
No, they do not.
Oh, in that case, my plan would have worked anyways.
Well, you could have went through a drive-through where somewhere they did. To be fair, just not McDonald's.
Okay, one last question for Lola. Is there any chance that I say that I want something shaken but not stirred, that you're gonna open up some sort of hidden compartment that I don't know about and make me a cocktail?
Did you have it installed?
I'm asking you if I did. I don't know.
She goes, no. You did not have that installed.
That means that there is a chance to get that installed.
Yes.
Maybe I can get like a beer tower installed. Like it just comes down, zzz, and I can just pour myself a half liter. That's gonna be amazing.
Perhaps. You guys are already out of Provincetown at this point.
Yeah. I was gonna.
Oh, Mr. Grumpy Pants, can you sew me up now because I'm not driving?
Yes, I can sew you up as long as we don't go onto too bumpy of a ride.
We're on the tarmac, and we're in a truck.
It
Like
might be
speed bumps to this beauty is like nothing. You won't feel a thing.
a pothole, might not.
Probably not. The tires are pretty big.
We'll see.
I was
So yeah,
gonna,
start working on him while keeping an eye on the road.
I was gonna get our funding by selling my top 10 games in my basement.
Oh, don't worry. You can still do that. That's not
Yeah.
completely off the table. So as
I
you guys are
might
driving,
I might be able
notice-
to drive you. It depends on how much alcohol I have left in my room. I don't know.
you notice as you guys are driving that there are a bunch of FBI quote unquote vehicles headed towards Provincetown.
I guess they know the situation then.
You hear a voice coming out from where Lola's voice was coming from. Yeah, I had to follow you guys all the way back. But, yeah, we're aware. It appears to be Jonathan's voice.
You aware of what happened before we went in there?
I know enough. I got debriefed by the people who were preventing people from going in.
All right. Well, I'm sure you'd like a report when you get back.
Well, why not give a report right now? You hear a knocking in the compartment where the 50 cal is.
What? Sure, I open it.
All right, you open the little window. Preben was just about to go in there too. He was in there the whole time. So Jonathan, the guy with the scar down his eye and across his mustache lip. Yeah.
Was that
he's
our
back there.
handler?
Yeah, he's back there.
Why is our handler hiding in my car?
I had to track
I
you
look
guys
at
down.
Geo and I look at Geo and I tell Geo that. Why is our handler hiding in my car? Why, Geo? Why?
I guess this is part of the installation as well.
I asked Lola if he's a part of the installation.
He goes, Lola goes, no, but he has
No.
permission to enter the vehicle.
You have your own key.
Perhaps
He goes, I
teleports.
don't need one. Lola, grant me access. And then the doors open momentarily and then close.
That's cool.
Oh, this is annoying. This is not right. You don't mess with a man's car that way.
He goes, you are my subordinates. I tracked your GPS location. That's how I found you.
Well, why hide in the back? Why not just, sit in the... And I just
Well, I
motion
had to
the
wait for
seat.
you guys to naturally enter the vehicle. That way I could activate for her to go back to base. You guys just sort of left without telling me, you realize.
We did?
Yeah, you guys just left.
Again?
Yeah, well, we didn't exactly expect the situation here.
Well, you could have told me.
I'm pretty sure we told people that we were taking some time off to drive to his place.
No, you didn't.
We didn't?
No, we didn't.
Oh, we just left. Okay. Well, that sounds more like us, so I won't argue anymore.
He's just sitting in the back.
Alright. So I guess we tell him what happened, and
Mm-hmm.
Preben shows him the video.
I
Probably,
can
maybe.
show the video because I have it as well.
Yes.
And you're in the back.
You each have a smartphone, so yes, you can display video
Yeah.
on your phone.
I'm in the back, but I'm sitting you up.
Okay, well, either way,
Oh,
he
a wild Lonnie joined.
Lonnie's here.
Yeah.
Yes,
At least they're
unless
hoping.
there's no sound from her yet. Still
Lonnie?
nothing, Lonnie.
Lonnie.
Yeah.
Is this like that movie that came out recently where people are talking on Skype and there's like a ghost killing them all off?
Awesome.
No, this is Lonnie. There's
You
there's
sure
no
about that?
one else in here.
You sure about
Did it
that?
work?
I hear
Hey,
you.
there she is.
The ghost answered. Some weird
Hello.
reason it has Lonnie's voice.
Hello.
That's weird.
So, Lonnie,
Who?
you.
Oh, this bitch. Yeah, what up?
No,
Yes.
one of the other 3 Lonnies that's here.
So,
I know, it's such a common name, isn't it?
Yeah.
so before, yeah, I mean, all the rest of the players are all named Lonnie. What are the chances?
So
I
weird.
don't fucking know. Slim to none.
So, yeah, I'm gonna give you a chance, since you weren't here when we started, to interact with the being that they found underneath the lobster pot.
Okay, this is. Wait. Fred Durst is no more?
Fred Durst has been defeated.
Oh, fuck.
Same with the rest
didn't
of
do
the
it all.
members of that particular.
Who the fuck is Fred Durst?
That's the guy that you put in the net and wasn't that Shaggy keeps calling God.
Yeah.
Oh, one of the emos, you mean?
Well,
This is singer.
yes, he is.
Me?
Yeah, they don't know anything about him apparently.
Uh,
So,
cool.
yeah, he has been defeated. Just for your knowledge, you basically mind controlled 2 of the members of the band, and they dropped their instruments into a never-ending hole and got themselves killed on your order. So that happened. Geo
God
also got
damn.
mind controlled, and he started attacking you, and you started to run away.
Gio, the love of my life. Come back to me, baby. Come back.
Out here.
However, after the mind control wore off, he made sure your wounds were treated. So,
As I said, the love of my life.
so, they walked through a portal in one of the walls that led to a different world. And
Oh, God.
let's see, can I put the picture in the chat? Because you're probably going to take 5,000 years to get into the game.
No, she can just watch the stream.
Years.
She could. Oh, just look at the
There we
stream.
go.
Can you see the stream in Discord?
Yeah. What the fuck is that shit?
That, my dear, is the... What the fuck? Stop! There we go.
That
Ah,
is the
there we go.
entity that you guys encountered.
It's like a vagina with a tentacle coming out. Like, why?
However, for scale, that blue
I
thing...
did not know that vaginas in Mexico has teeth. Thank God I live in Norway.
You haven't seen that like show, that movie?
Isn't it
Lonnie.
called
Ah, that was-
Teeth?
No, was it? It might have been actually. Geo.
Please
I
keep
love
it
you,
down.
But yeah, for
Jesus.
scale, that thing that it has its appendage wrapped around is Earth.
Geo, what? That's Earth. Okay.
Mm.
How are we able to wait? Okay, what are we doing? What the heck?
So you guys
Oh.
went through a portal and you saw this creature heading toward a planet. So
Okay.
apparently it was capable and willing to talk to you. So
Okay.
do you wish to interact with it in any way?
Yeah, that's fine, man. That's cool. No. Oh, I want a GTFO.
Okay, fair enough. So you get what everybody else got. You just lead
Wow.
back through the lobster pot, and you
Wait,
head.
we're in a pot of lobsters?
It's the name of the
Restaurant.
restaurant that you guys did the fight in.
And destroy the basement off, at least.
No, the entire building is destroyed because the
Oh, destroy the
creature
entire
ate
building,
the
sorry.
planet, and a bunch of its bodily fluids flooded the 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 building and exploded it. So
Delicious.
Again.
so so for Lonnie, I took your character out of the situation that those guys are in. You sort of walked up to the Infinity Man, the man who can make
Oh.
as many of himself as he wants, it seems.
My
And,
boyfriend, right?
Well, you're not entirely sure. However,
My husband, then.
you're not entirely sure.
Your
Um,
Facebook profile only says it's complicated right now, so we have no fucking idea what's going on.
Oh yeah, it's not Facebook official.
So, as you walked up to him, he waved his hand in front of your face and you felt weak, and then you were teleported away.
Are you sure I wasn't swooning or something?
No, you did almost die twice.
Oh, holy guacamole. Okay.
Yeah.
Actually,
Geo,
first, he undid your shackles, and then he did that.
oh,
Okay.
yeah.
Well, that's beautiful. I mean, thank you. I love you for life now.
Yeah, Geo did shoot you with a shotgun. So
Yeah,
there might be
Geo
some.
did shoot you with a shotgun.
Twice, actually.
Geo!
Not willingly.
But I love you. Why would you do that?
Was mind controlled.
Because he's a two-faced bitch, that's
That's
why.
just an excuse.
Excuses, excuses. My God.
All right.
If I can't have you, no one will. Yeah.
It ain't even like that. I'll share him.
Okay, so you are now in a dark place. You
No
don't know where
kidding,
you
I'm
are.
in a dark place. Okay, like, am I in a void or?
You just can't see. There is solid ground beneath you, but you can't see anything.
Okay, so since he took off my shackles, did he put a blindfold on me? I mean, what kind of kinky are we talking about?
You reach towards your face. There's no blindfold. It's just your eyes
Shit.
cannot receive any light.
Oh, okay. Can I open my eyes?
The funny thing is that one of the old text adventure games, that's the first thing that you need to do in order to actually play the game. Otherwise you just stumble around blindly and get yourself killed.
Awesome.
Yeah, your eyes are open.
Can I see?
You can see nothing.
Damn it. Okay, I'll stumble around like an idiot. Where is everybody and everything?
All right, you start stumbling around. You reach what appears to be a wall, a solid object of some sort.
What is the material of the wall?
Hard.
Wall.
like
That's what she said.
unforgiving.
Okay,
It
like stone, brick.
yeah, something similar to that. You sort of wrap your knuckle against it. It kind of hurts your knuckle. It's not soft in any way.
All right.
If you really want to figure out what it is, you should lick it.
No, I don't want to get stoned. I'm fearing for my life. Get it stoned! Ah ha ha! That was unintentional.
Rock
But you'll
is
not
laughter.
you. And your laughter here.
Okay. I don't know. Hello.
You hear your voice.
I'm Martha Stewart. Hello.
You do hear your voice.
I'm not Martha Stewart. Hello.
Oh, if you look at the game, you can show her the token that I gave her for her character, if you want. Guess
It's that
who
big green
is?
one.
No. Guess who that is?
I don't know. Is it Elizabeth Montgomery? Because it kind of looks like her.
That is actually young Martha Stewart.
Oh, shut up! It is. Oh, cool.
During her
Totally
modeling
looks like-
career.
Shit, bitch modeled?
Yep.
Wow.
You're the one playing it.
It's true.
Doesn't mean I know everything about her.
Play it.
Hello, it's me, Martha Stewart. Hello.
You continue stumbling around the room blindly. Since you have observant, roll 3 dice.
And somebody, I'm gonna go get my dice while somebody rolls for me. Preben, can you roll for me? Blue.
I don't use my dice anymore.
Oh, use
No,
them
roll 3 dice.
16. Yeah, both me and Gio
16.
got 16. I got a double nat 1 though.
Yeah.
Pretty fucking impressive.
You're bad luck today.
But either way, it's 16. So,
Mm.
you managed to find something protruding from the wall.
Oh, these are my vampire dice. It's all a bunch of D10s. I don't need me some D10s. Okay, what did I find against the wall? Something protruding.
Yes.
Is it like a lever? Is it like a button? Does it give?
It appears to be on the bottom it's flat, and on the top it sort of curves towards you.
That is a glory hole. Take your hands elsewhere. Immediately, Lonnie.
All right. Y'all nasty. I guess I will. Boop. Or
All right.
okay.
You attempt to push on it.
Yes.
All right. It appears to be one of those modern light switches that is just like the thing that you can push back and forth. And there are lights in the room now. You have a bed. You have a bed, and a toilet, and not much else. There is a door to this room.
Okay, am I in a jail
You
or
appear to
a
be.
cell? Like an 8x8 or an 8x10 or however big it is?
Yes. It is of similar size. However, you have your
Okay.
own light switch that you can turn on and off.
Off.
Which, oh shit, I'm in jail for not extortion, for some shit like that, aren't I?
You know that the last thing that you saw was the person in the picture, the Infinity Man. That was the last person you saw.
Yeah, but Martha Stewart like legit went to jail for extortion or some shit like that. You know this, right?
But
Yeah.
this is the reason why you know what it is. But
Mar-
otherwise, you don't you don't know why you're here.
Okay. Martha don't talk. Martha don't say shit. Martha kept her mouth shut. I'm gonna keep my mouth shut.
All right. You appear to
Go.
be healed, by the way, of your injuries.
Thanks, Jesus.
All right. Other than that, would you like to do anything?
Okay, I'm gonna yell out the window, guard! Not out the window. Okay, is it a door? Are there bars? I mean,
It's a solid door. Imagine
Okay, there's like a little-
a space brig. It's just a room with a door,
okay,
a solid door.
but there's like a little like so they can slide food and like whatever.
There is, but it's currently closed.
I'm in solitary, aren't I?
You're not entirely sure.
I'm in the fucking hole. Oh shit. All right, well let's try.
You're in the brink. You're gonna be caught. You're gonna sit out your time. I
I'm
don't
in the
know.
fucking hole, dude. Oh great, solitary, fantastic. Okay, I'm going to yell, Kitty! I'm not gonna yell that, but Preben, your cat. Oh my god.
I know.
He's a cat and a dog.
I didn't know you had a cat.
Best of the both worlds.
Yeah,
Oh, she's escaping.
he got a kitten not that long ago.
Mm-hmm.
Small. Go on to Reddit and look up illegally small cats, and that's the end of your life. Okay. I'm going to see if I can pop it open and yell out something like, "Guard! CO!"
All right, you attempt to pop the thing open.
No.
It appears that there is no mechanism of which to do so on this side. So what would you like to do?
Pound on the door. CO! CO! Hey, guard!
All right. You hear some noises on the other side. You can either attempt to interact with those noises or wait.
Oh, yes. I'm going to continue attempting to interact with them.
Okay. You hear, calm down, calm down. And
Oh, shit, they're
you
talking
hear
to
the
me.
door open.
Hi,
They start pulling it open.
Hi, I'm Martha Stewart. What's going on?
As you begin to exit, first person you see is Wilhelm. Second person you see is one of your co-workers on security.
Oh, shit. I jumped, didn't I?
He goes,
fuck.
well, it appears that you have transformed momentarily. We had to lock you up.
I'm an Autobot in disguise, aren't I? I'm an Autobot in disguise, aren't I?
Well, as you remember, you have a bad person living in you that every time you get knocked unconscious, the bad person comes out as long as you don't have your shackles on.
Right. And we took my shackles off momentarily.
Yeah, your shackles were off. So that way you could use your abilities in the fight and stuff like that.
Right. Not the smartest thing we've ever done. But, well, hey.
Hey, that's pretty cool. You're the first of us that's been put in horny jail. Congrats.
That's been put in where?
Horny jail.
Horny jail.
Huh.
Horny jail.
Horny jail.
Oy, hey.
Yeah. And you act when you act like a bad little girl or boy, you get put in horny jail.
Put lotion on the skin or else it gets a hose again.
Mm-hmm. Put the lotion on the skin.
All right. Yeah. Well, it was worth the risk to be able to use my powers.
Well, I suppose your
Desperate times,
friends
desperate
will
methods.
be here soon. So, do you wish to wait for them here, or do you wish to wait elsewhere?
Elsewhere,
He nods
in
and he
my
motions for you to
room.
go. You are just
Hello.
in one of the areas where you guarded at one point, so you know where you are.
Okay. I guess I'll skedaddle onto my room.
All right. So as she is going to her room, you guys are just arriving back at base, unless you guys wanted to do anything on the car ride.
Well, we did want to go to Yumba's place, but
It appears that you got in trouble.
yeah, maybe we'll get put in horny jail as well.
I can at least blame you two for it.
Why me?
Because
Why
you got us
me?
in this problem.
It's your fault, dude. There's no two
I
ways about it.
didn't. I did not put a gun to any of you guys' face and tell you to get in my car.
I'm sorry for destroying a whole cult. Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
me too.
I said we should have gone back, but no, let's go to the cult building.
Yeah, well, when you get the thing, do you want to get back or go to the cult building? You always take the cult building because going back is boring, and cult building might be fun, which it was. We got to kill a bunch of guys. We got to meet a planet, or whatever the fuck that thing was.
Yeah, which we now never might not say. We might have endangered the whole fucking planet by meeting a planet.
I'm just gonna get it eventually anyway, right?
We'll be fine.
Yeah, by the
Maybe.
way, Jonathan tells you that the agency has no record of this being.
Why do you think I filmed the damn thing?
Yeah, but what he's saying is, unlike a lot of other things you've encountered, there's nothing written about this.
Ooh! Since I was the one that discovered it, or Shaggy and me, more likely, do we get to name it?
That's the usual rules.
He goes, sorry, something wrong with my throat. He goes, well, normally, yes.
But this isn't normally, so I guess it's no.
Hey Shaggy, what do you think about Bob or Blob? Blob.
That sounds terrible.
Exactly. Just think about it. If that thing actually comes to Earth, it's like we're getting attacked by Bob. Just imagine.
But
At least we will all die laughing.
but it's a blob and lava, so it's blobba.
Blabba.
Yeah, I don't know. It sounded good in my brain.
What about, since he was always so depressed, Depresso,
Depresso.
the
Planet
eater.
There you go. Depresso, the planet eater. oh, no. What is that psychic sickness when you eat because you're sad? It's an old name for that. But yeah, Depresso, the
Depression?
planet eater. No, it's like it has its own thing, its own name.
No.
Who you talk to, Matt? Not us.
Not us.
Hi, Matt. Should be paying attention to the game.
Uh,
I love you, Matt.
figured you guys were coming up with a name, so.
Yeah, well, I love Depresso, the planet eater. That's
Yeah.
Okay. He goes, that'll be put into contention.
intention. The fuck does that mean?
In other words, it's going to have to contend with all the other names that people are going to come up with.
Nobody's going to come up with a better name than Depresso, the planet eater. Especially when we also discovered the thing, so it should be pretty high on the list, shouldn't it?
Not if it's stupid.
What do you mean it's accurate?
It's accurate as hell.
Well, we'll have to wait and see.
You know what the problem is now, Shaggy? He's gonna take that name and he's gonna take it to the scientists at the board, and those guys does not know the word humor. That name is never gonna be picked.
I would know from the experiences with you.
Oh dear, you're still here. Damn it.
Oh,
Yes, fuck you.
in game, of course.
uh,
All right. Well,
The
you
tour
guys
put
arrive
me
back
through.
unless there's anything else that you wanted to do on the car ride.
Maybe it's something magic about the lab coats. It's like gives you a -1 billion in humor as soon as you put it on. Dude, it gives you 10,000 IQ at the same time.
So you arrive back. Um. Yeah, you arrive back, and yeah, you're in the parking lot, the parking garage.
All right.
Without me, right? Because like I'm still holed
Yeah,
up.
you're locked. You just were going. You are literally walking back to your room as they arrive. So you were unconscious for approximately 5 hours.
Did ask your man meet where he took you, so we know where you are.
Let's all go for a walk outside now.
All right. So what do you guys do? That
Oh, we-
includes Martha. You can go back to your room, or you can try to find them because you are notified as soon as they arrive back that they have arrived back.
Are we supposed to?
Send for them, Jeeves.
Okay.
Are we?
In the car, Lola says, "You have one new voice message."
well,
Play it, Lola.
You said play it.
Yeah.
yep.
You hear, "Send for them, Jeeves."
Oh shit! I don't
Yeah,
imagine I would
or
say it like
something
that,
like
but
That's what you hear.
And that's it, right?
Yeah. It's
Without
Martha's
any
voice,
context.
but that's what you hear.
I'm guessing Martha wants us to come to her. Problem is, where the fuck is she?
Yeah, I could just get out of the car and go to, well, the medical bay first, because I need some very heavy care.
You'll be fine.
fool, you need some opioids.
As
Dude,
soon as
you
you
still have
step
a
out of
couple
the
hours before
vehicle,
Keel over
Gio,
dead.
Mm-hmm.
there's a man that you recognize standing outside the vehicle. He walks over and he touches your shoulder, and you feel fine.
Ugh.
He walks away.
Oh, stupid.
Bags.
Well,
So, are we free to roam around, or are we locked in a house arrest state?
You're gonna have to stay here till we decide the verdict.
in the car.
No, not in the car, in the
Okay.
HQ.
Yeah.
Building.
Cool.
Cool. Lola?
Cool.
Yes, Preben.
Oh, fuck. I was hoping she said yes, master or something. Can you say I love you?
I can say those words, but I don't if I don't mean them.
Damn it. I always wanted my car to say I love you. Oh well. See you later, darling.
Goodbye.
I don't think my car likes me.
Rejected.
I say as I'm getting out of the car. I don't think Lola likes me.
I do like you. I just do not love you. So then I will not say that.
She heard that when I was outside the car?
Yes.
Holy fuck. Does she have speakers on the outside too? Like just like in Knight Rider?
No, you can hear her voice as if it's coming from
Oh.
inside the vehicle.
Maybe you're not her type, dude.
Yeah. Maybe my exhaust pipe is not big enough.
I am
God is fine.
programmed to like you. I am not programmed to love.
Wow, that makes it even more depressing.
I am capable of it, but I'm not automatically programmed to love everyone.
Right. So I would like to go to like the shop place in this place and get some new items.
Alright,
Because
how
I
much
know-
money do you currently have?
I have 3,643.
I would very much like to get paid. I'll ask the guy when we get paid.
When we decide what happens to you. So unless if you need me for anything else. He's looking at you disappointed.
Does he know any other emotion other than disappointed?
No, I'm pretty sure not.
Well, you guys haven't treated him the best, but you have relied on him a few times, which he's proud of you guys, but at this moment he's not.
Captain disappointed.
To be fair, in my defense, at least, I didn't know that the norm was to tell this guy where we're supposed to go. I was never informed of
That's
this.
fair. You're new to the group, so they might be more lenient on you.
In my defense, we're talking about me. That's all I have to say.
He just starts walking away. The reason he's even your guys' superior right now is because he got in trouble. He doesn't want to keep getting in trouble.
He chose the wrong people.
I don't think
He
he
was
had a choice.
forced to be with you guys, is the issue.
Well, I
Pretty
think
sure he
they
did
picked
not
the
have a
wrong
choice.
people then.
Actually, Gio, you're familiar with the reason why he's in trouble.
Oh, what did he do?
You know that the reason he's in trouble is because the cult that is a part of your backstory raided his the place where he was.
Oh gosh.
And took that artifact that you were interacting with before they
Yes.
extracted you. Because he spoke to you about it. When you actually...
Yeah.
When everybody decided to divulge their backstories to him, finally,
Mhm.
then he revealed that information. It was
Oh,
quite
yes,
a while
now
ago, but...
Yeah, now I recall.
Yeah, they were guarding that artifact, and since his entire team pretty much got wiped out, he's been demoted to working with
Us.
working with this new group.
Ragtag team of up and comers.
Yeah.
Literally, it's
Mhm.
suicide squad.
Or a ragtag team of making the world go bye-bye.
By the way, when it comes to the Rangers, what rank am I? Am I like top level tier?
You're
You're-
still considered a junior member, even though you've survived more missions than many, well, not many, but some senior staff.
Pre-man,
You're
that's
still-
because you're on loose cannon. You're never gonna get anywhere.
So you're still considered a
Uh.
junior member, but that's only because you've only been part of the organization for a month or two. Actually,
Oh yeah,
4.
right.
4 months. Usually
They can't make me like general in a month or two.
Yeah.
That I can understand.
It's no speed running.
Usually they
Apparently,
don't.
I already have.
Usually they don't consider someone for promotion until they've spent a year with the organization.
I wonder what I'll get promoted as, because I'm actually still alive, and I'm literally half cocking everything I'm doing. This is amazing.
You are familiar that many of the Rangers are also people that they've captured who are not exactly willing, so that's part of the reason why they end up dead.
Well, and then you have Freeman, someone that's very willing and very good at it.
Yes. And it's usually the ones that were signed up for that are the ones that survive longer. Whereas the ones who are used as cannon fodder usually die pretty quickly. However, some of them have survived and moved up in the organization, though they aren't given as many responsibilities because they aren't trusted as much.
And that's gonna be me. Probably.
Well, you were willing, so it depends on
It's
how
like
you act.
literally, if they give me the keys to the kingdom, I won't do anything to harm the company, but I will do some fucked up shit anyways.
Okay.
Like easily take like a, I don't know, that monster in that training area for like a trip outside to get a beer or something.
All right. Well, what do you guys want to do? You are aware that Martha is looking for you, and she's probably in her apartment.
And shackled.
Yeah, you can reshackle yourself if you so choose.
Perhaps you just need, a bracelet or something.
Oh yeah, like a handy dandy ankle bracelet or something.
Yeah, that's it. That's just
Like
what you
something-
need.
You would
Nothing
have
else.
to.
Stylish.
You would have to research that because currently this is the only way to stop somebody from using their powers. That is known, but you could look into it. But if you look into it, that would take some time.
Yeah, I'm just in my room going, yep, fuck it, I'm gonna need a nap.
Right, well,
You are fully
he
healed
summoned
because
us.
the dude who can heal people by touching them has touched you.
Healing is one thing. Getting I can talk. Rid of sleep is another.
That's true, but I'm just letting you know that you don't have to rest because you're injured.
Mm-hmm. I'm doing it for tiredness.
Okay, your character goes to sleep. What does everybody else want to do?
I'm gonna head to the cafeteria to try and steal some beer, and then I'm gonna head to Lonnie because I have no money, so I can't afford beer. So I'm gonna have to steal it. This is what it's come to now.
Make a telekinesis roll because that's usually how you attempt to steal.
Always how I try to steal my beer, with style and grace.
And if you roll three
Oh,
ones in a
okay,
row, then you
says.
die.
Well, how about a natural 20?
Okay, with a natural 20, yeah, you get some. Even though there's like
What about if
there's like an expressed crew of people who are there just to make sure you don't steal stuff from the cafeteria, you somehow get past them this time.
what if
Yeah,
he rolls
that's,
3 nat 20s?
If he rolls 3 nat 20s, he will live forever.
Damn.
I'll remember that.
I'll be right back.
Oh, I gotta know the odds.
It's a decently high one in a decently high number. Because getting 4 in a row would be like 1 in 160,000. Getting 4 in a row. Because we looked that up at a different day.
Yeah,
28
it
This is
times
how-
20
has happened.
times 20 is 8,000.
Okay, 1 in 8,000 chance of dying or living forever.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds wrong though.
8,000, yeah. Because then you times 8,000 by 20 to get 4 dice. It's 20 times 20 times 20 is what it is. Because there's 20 permutations times 20 permutations times 20 permutations. So yeah.
So I get my pitcher of beer, I guess.
Yep. You managed to sneak it out even
Shit,
though
I
there's
thought I
like
was muted.
a dedicated staff just for you. And they're looking just for you, but you somehow managed to get
Yeah.
past them.
Yeah, I'm getting good at this shit.
Because
Maybe I'll start paying. I will write down everything I steal though, so that when I get my money back, I'll be able to pay it back.
You do know that you will be recorded on camera, and they may put that on your tab anyway, but because
That's true.
they are aware of you. Because most of
Yeah.
the criminals that they have at this place are locked up, so they're not used to people who are just willing to take stuff willy nilly. But either way, yes, you have one, and you head over to Martha.
Ma.
Okay. What about Shaggy?
I was buying items.
Okay, what are you buying?
Let's see here. All right, first things first. Blackstone armor.
All right. You could potentially return it, so they will charge you more if it somehow gets destroyed. But for now, they'll charge you, I'll say $1,000.
Can I have like a hidden mechanic inside of it? Like when I pull this or press this button, then like a bunch of Blackstone out of my torso flew out into the guy in front of me, for instance.
Wow.
So you're
telling
basically
you-
asking if you can be a suicide bomber that doesn't hurt himself?
No.
Kind of, yeah.
Like I think of it like a mechanic
Pac-Man.
where it's like a shotgun pellet with Blackstones fires in front of me from a hidden switch.
If you want that,
Un-
that'll be an extra 2,000.
I don't have money on it, so just a normal Blackstone armor then. Okay. And I want a ground drone and air drone with cameras on them,
That'll be
like the small versions.
yeah. I'll say $300 for both of them.
That's cheap, dude.
Yeah, it's not. Well, if you can go to like Best Buy or
Walmart?
something
Mhm.
and get one.
Or Walmart?
Yeah.
I'm guessing we also get some kind of company discount.
Yes, you guys are.
And I also want breaching charges.
All right. How many
What
you
the fuck
want?
you need breaching charges for? You have me.
Well, you can blow through walls and that kind of stuff. Can you?
Oh yeah, I can.
He can try. Whether or not he'll succeed depends on a roll. Whereas these
If you
charges,
fuck up your car, you could.
Whereas these charges, as long as they go off successfully, then it would automatically happen.
Yeah. So how much?
How many do you want?
3.
Just 3?
Yep.
I'll say 250.
Wow, we can really get explosive for cheap here. Awesome.
Yeah. And I wanted a paint remover. I needed that.
Oh, that's pretty cheap. I'd say $20.
Paint remover.
Yeah.
Because you
What's
guys
that?
encountered a situation where that would have been useful.
Oh.
Mhm.
We did.
Yeah, because he painted the interior of the windows of your truck. If you don't.
Oh yeah, right. Now I remember. I got
Mhm.
pretty pissed, and then the truck was destroyed anyway, so it didn't matter.
Yep. And I want a Geiger counter.
I'll say $150 for that. Because it's a decently complicated piece of equipment.
Do they have like a live from scanner from the Aliens movie? You know what I mean? Something like that.
Are you talking about like a
Like-
Star Trek tricorder?
Yeah.
Was something that works in a similar way like that. Yeah.
I wouldn't say that he's asking for a Star Trek tricorder because that thing can do fucking anything.
No, just a mechanic.
Yeah, the mechanic of like scanning for life forms, which is a thing that the
Sure.
tricorder can do.
Yeah.
But yeah, technically the tricorder can do a lot more than that. But yeah, Like what particular functions on this piece of machinery are you looking for? Like just to detect life? Or
That or anomalous activity.
okay, you can get a paranatural scanner
Mm-hmm.
if you want to be able to detect that.
Yeah.
Because I was gonna say your thermal goggles could basically act like a life detector, but yeah.
So did you choose God in mechanic?
What?
He said he was just a mechanic. So did you choose
No.
God in mechanic? Okay.
I'm not a mechanic.
No, he's not a mechanic. And if he chose
I'm-
God in something, then he would have a lot less abilities than what he currently has.
Oh.
Okay. So I want a scanner that can help me detect the anomaly things.
Sure.
Nermalus.
They'll give you that for $50. It's a pretty basic thing that they have a bunch of here, so.
Literally like a guy like the things of supernatural. Like "Whoosh?"
It's
Mhm.
basically just a little thing with a needle on it, and if there's something paranatural nearby, the needle starts to tick up. That's all it does.
For a Geiger counter?
It's similar to a Geiger counter, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay. And I needed comm links for the party.
All right, that'll
We
cost you
discussed that.
another. Depends on how complicated you want them to be. Is it just like a connection thing that has a few buttons on it to connect to individual devices? Or are you looking for something more technical like a smartphone?
Just like a convenient tool to use in like I
situations.
can contact you without even pressing anything, for instance.
Okay, so you could have a constant link if that's what you
Y-
want. Or
Yeah.
What about
if
some
you
walkies?
want, you can activate the constant link, which would be slightly more complicated.
If I can activate it with an on and off switch, that's fine.
Okay. So you get 4 earpieces, if that's what you want.
Sure.
Yeah, and they basically act as Bluetooth devices, so you can sync them to your phone if you so wish. But they sync to each other, which is more important.
Mhm.
So, but if you get within if you go a certain distance away, it's still gonna cut out just like anything else.
So what's the distance of the things?
Yeah.
I'll give you 2 kilometers as long as
That's
nothing.
pretty good.
As long as
That's pretty
nothing
good.
is as long as nobody has a microwave or something in between them. You know how it works.
That's gotta be the end game with the big boss. He's gonna cut out their communications with turning on popping some popcorn.
Yeah, there's just a
Fucking
dude
asshole.
popping some popcorn in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah. Try and kill me now.
But
And then
yeah,
I'll just shoot him with my sniper and
there
start
are
laughing.
there are certain things that will disconnect the connection. I'll say that that's $200 for the 4 of them, which isn't very much, considering there are smartphones that cost more than that.
Nice.
And that's for 4 of them, so $50 each. Not that bad, overpriced. If you were
Okay.
going to like a electronic store, you'd be like, yeah, that's a fair price.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And I want I guess I want a silencer with a gun that fires Blackstone bullets.
So you want a silencer with a gun. You don't want a gun with a silencer, is what you're saying.
Yes, in that order.
Wow. I wonder what a
I'll
silencer
get
with a
you
gun
a
would look like.
silencer with a handle on it, and then the gun is on the other side.
No, Fine, a gun with a
Well, I
silencer.
figure
Yeah.
you shoot yourself, but you do it quietly.
Um,
Oh.
but yeah, you can get a. What kind of gun are you looking for? Like just basic 9mm gun or handgun?
Go for an
or
M1911.
The less sound it makes, the better.
less
Yeah,
sound it makes, the better.
M1911. Oh, so no stopping power, less sound. You want it as quiet as absolutely fucking possible?
Well,
That's
I don't know how the gun works. Okay.
No,
Well,
do you want it as silent as absolutely fucking possible?
I think
Well,
Because
that's
that would be
that is
that
what he
would
initially said. So I'll give that as one of the options if you want to tell me what you're thinking.
that would be a 22 caliber gun of any kind with a silencer on it. Literally sounds like you're shooting a. It sounds basically. That's the noise.
Yeah, it's like the femme fatale assassins in the movies that have the little thing in their garter belt. It's that.
And if you want to go even more silent than that, you can get a Nimrod, which is the first silent gun that's ever made, and you can only use about 20 bullets and then it will be destroyed. But it makes absolutely no sound and it's 22 caliber. It's quiet as a grave. Made
I guess I'll
World
take
War II.
the first option.
So
All right, they hand
1911
you
9mm.
Well, how much first?
just a second. I'm gonna look that up.
I want some Blackstone bullets.
Just looking something up here. Okay. So you said 20 caliber, did you say, Ruben?
22 caliber. That's
22 caliber, okay.
such so small bullets. It sounds like you're shooting a air rifle when you shoot with them.
Oh, it does the job, right?
Well, if it's Blackstone, and if a small piece of Blackstone and any magical creature will stop their magic, then yes, a 22 caliber will stop them from that. But it doesn't have a lot of stopping power, which means if I came at you angry with a knife, you would probably had to use a few bullets on me, IRL, to stop me. If you hit me in the chest area. Because you have to hit right. Because there's no
unless you hit him directly where you need to hit him, then
yeah,
he's
because
not gonna
there's
stop
no
moving.
there's no punch to stop anything.
Okay. Well, what can I get with a punch that's also silent?
9mm.
Yeah, 9
A 9mm?
millimeter would be your best bet.
9mm hollow point. So maybe a GSG 911. That's a pretty good silenced weapon.
Sure, I'll take that.
All right, they'll hand that to you. But the Blackstone bullets, each one is going to be $500.
Holy
One
hell.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, how much for a gun?
Oh, the gun's pretty cheap, like $100.
Yeah, it's 1911. It's literally the most used and manufactured gun in America. It's Army standard.
With the silencer as well?
Yeah, that makes it 150.
Okay. I want 2 bullets.
All right. 2 bullets. They give you a full magazine with the top 2 bullets are Blackstone bullets.
Nice.
So you have like 10, 15 shots. I'll give you 15 shots. But the first 2 in the chamber You'll have to rearrange it if you want to use regular bullets first, and that would take a little bit of time. But otherwise, it's the top two bullets, like the first two bullets it's going to use are Blackstone.
All right. Now, how much for incendiary grenades?
You talking like napalm, or are you talking like just something that will light the immediate vicinity on fire for a few seconds? Like phosphorus? Are we talking napalm? Like, what are we talking?
Sure, let's go for napalm.
All right,
How
that's
much?
going to cost you a little bit. And it's against the Geneva Convention to use this, but they'll give it to you.
Okay, what about the other one?
Okay, if you want the other one,
What the both options? How much does each cost?
all right. So the napalm one, they're saying use it at your own risk, and they're not going to take responsibility for whatever happens. But they'll give it to you. I'll say $3.50 for a pack of 6. Whereas the other ones, it's going to be $2.50 for a pack of 6.
Okay, I'll take the other ones. Not the napalm.
Preben,
Okay.
we can see and hear your screen.
Whoops.
We can see it, but I can't hear it. Because I have your
My
stuff
headphones are
muted.
better than yours.
So what's the other ones called?
The phosphorus grenades.
Phosphorus grenades. Okay.
Yeah, basically, you just throw them and they explode phosphorus, which can burn a dude.
Mm-hmm. And that's 6,
You do
right?
chemical reaction. What? Sorry? Yeah, 6
6
grenades.
grenades.
Yeah,
Okay.
for $2.50. If you want to buy another pack of 6, that's another $2.50.
How much for gas bombs?
All right. What do you want the effect of the gas to be?
Lethal?
Yeah, and like, are we talking like, what are they called? Neurological agent?
I don't know what that means.
Like something that when breathed in, it goes into your bloodstream and like disables your brain?
What other options are there?
Well, you can have like a sleeping gas. You can have a laughing gas, which could be hilarious. Yeah,
I
like
want a sleeping glass.
sleeping gas?
Yeah.
All right. That's pretty simple. It's the same type of gas that they use in hospitals. However, it's like highly concentrated. So then when it goes out, then the smoke that they inhale knocks them out. However, if anybody else that you don't want to knock out is close by, they will get knocked out as well. But yeah, you can get those. They're called anesthesia grenades. And I'll give you those for another $2.50 for a pack of 6.
Okay. All right. That's all I buy.
All right. The armorer, who is now your best friend, says, "Pleasure doing business with you." And you
Likewise.
Yeah.
All right. I have $23 to my name.
No more than I have.
All right.
Worth it.
So what do you do after you buy that stuff? Are you headed to Martha's place, or are you headed to do something else?
Guess I'll rejoin the group.
All right.
Actually, yeah, I'll rejoin the group first and then I'll do something else.
Okay. So Gio's going to sleep. Everybody else is having a meeting. So
Tired after all of that. Can't the guy just get some sleep?
you can. However, you won't be part of this meeting. That's all.
I'll be informed later on.
All right. So you guys are now at Martha's apartment. It takes Shaggy a little bit longer than Preben to get there because he has.
Sorry, Shaggy. This is your new gun. The DSG is apparently 22 millimeter. I did not know that.
Okay. Looks nice.
All right. So what are you guys doing? Yeah, Gio, you guys wait like a little bit after Shaggy shows up, and Gio just never shows.
Mhm.
So, what do you want to do?
All right, guys.
I'm gonna relax and I'm gonna drink my beer.
I got new supplies, so I want you to hold on this, and I give you each of you that's present a comlink.
Aw.
Are you talking to me in my room or
Yes,
like where are you?
they're in your apartment.
Okay, fantastic.
Everybody else
you.
just gets a room and they have to go to the cafeteria to eat. You have like a full-on kitchen and stuff in your room.
Martha, motherfucking Stewart. I ain't no stool.
Well, I don't have a room in this building, so where would I sleep?
Oh, yeah, that's right. Well, there are bunks available if you need it, but you can just stay in Martha's apartment. Unless you plan on like wrecking the place, then Martha might not be happy, but
Well, the thing is Martha, she has two personalities. One that is fine and one that's gonna kill me. So I don't know.
Not when she's not wearing the shackles.
yeah, exactly. She is currently wearing the shackles.
Okay. So as long as she's wearing the shackles, it's okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Would Martha motherfucking Stewart share a room?
It's up to you.
With a boy
Oh.
toy, yes. With that thing,
New
Okay.
classification for hit.
You won't
New
be in the
classification.
same
Thing.
room if that helps. You have
Oh,
like a
Martha has a
living
suite?
room and stuff. Like
Oh
couches.
snap. Okay, you get the couch.
so he
That's my
can't
room.
just
I say what goes. You get the couch.
so he can't just get the guest bedroom. That's too good for him.
There is no guest
Yes.
bedroom in this place.
Really?
Nope.
It's like a
you
one
better-
bedroom, yeah?
You better complain, Martha. Your apartment is too small.
The fact that she
I'm okay
has
with
an
what I have.
apartment is
Yeah, your apartment is too small, Martha. You know, if you
Wilhelm
want,
had
I
to
can.
pull
I,
some
I can-
strings that he didn't really like pulling in order to get this room for her.
yeah, I mean, if you want, I can get my other 3 roommates, and we can make a case to say that you need a bigger apartment.
I'm good, man.
Yeah.
I'm good. Thank you for your consideration.
Okay. I'm just
Thank you for
saying,
your consideration.
me and my roommates, we're there to
You're
help.
gay caballeros?
What?
You're gay caballeros?
I'm pretty sure Lanky's not gay. I don't think his species know what that definition is. The other guy
The other
can't
one-
touch anything, and the last thing is a little girl that is older than both me and you and the rest of the crew together, and she is super cute and creepy at the same time.
Dude, if you ever come to the US, roommates mean somebody you're doing.
Would?
If it's the same sex.
Oh yeah.
Matt,
yeah.
you got that too? Yeah.
Yeah, it's because it's not accepted in many families, so then they call themselves roommates
Oh,
rather than sex partners.
roommates and very good friends.
Yeah. They're okay
So,
with
Daddy-
hugs as well. In public.
So, Daddy, tell me more about your roommate situation.
You're gonna call me daddy. You're gonna call me beer daddy. Nothing else.
Oh, and by the way, Matt.
That's my gay porn name, by the way. A gay guy gave it to me.
How much
Your
for
Discord name is like Dr. Papa or something. Papa Bear.
a secret camera in my armor?
A secret camera?
Yeah, like a button camera or something.
How much money do you have left?
$23.
Not enough.
More than $23.
Yeah.
I mean, I can lend you my $1.20 if that'll help. It's like $24.
Do they only accept dollars?
Do they accept cents in payment?
They accept cents, but they have to equivalate to how many dollars you need.
Mm.
How about I'll give them a game from my game collection?
Maybe they might
We
be
didn't
willing
pick,
to do
we
that.
didn't pick that up, did we?
Matt, you're
Don't have it
spicy
yet.
today.
I'm
So-
spicy.
You're spicy today.
I know from next time I go there, I'll give them a rare collective game.
Collective.
Unless you have it on you, they're not gonna do that, unfortunately.
Oh, thank God.
All right.
Besides, you said you wanted that camera on your chest, right?
Somewhere on the torso.
Okay. So not on your chest because I'm a pretty big guy,
He
and I know
basically
that
wants
the
a
guy you're
police
playing is
body
even
cam.
bigger. So if you have that body cam on your chest, it will literally just be pointing up at the ceiling and be rendered completely useless. You're too fucking fat.
He just wants like a police body cam. That's basically what he's asking for.
Yeah, pretty much.
But unfortunately,
you
you don't have
weigh?
enough money left.
What?
Fine.
How much do you weigh?
Me?
Do you guys use
bad.
kilos?
No, pre-bin.
Yeah. Do you guys use kilos? Or do you have another made up thing?
Nope, I use
Pounds.
the made up thing.
You use the made up thing.
Pounds.
Yeah.
Pounds. Let's see.
It's the same thing that they use in D&D. It's the reason why D&D uses what it uses, actually.
Is it pounds or LBS?
LBS.
LBS.
LBS and pounds are the same thing.
Yeah.
It's just
And
an
why is-
abbreviation. What
why
the
is
fuck is it LBS? Matt, do you know?
I have no idea.
LBS.
Yeah, me neither.
Okay, apparently in your language, I weigh 298 pounds.
Oh, that's not
How
that
tall
much.
are you again?
What?
How tall are you again, man?
I don't remember. I think I'm 178 or 180.
Say 180.
That's about 2 meters, right?
No, like no. 180 in meters.
Oh, 1.8. Is that what you're saying?
Centimeter. I'll see how many feet I am. I'm 5'9".
Oh,
Maybe. I don't know. Don't I have a thing up here? Can you do that?
5 foot,
Measuring thing?
5'7",
5'9".
5'9". So you're
Or
only.
Well, if you're
5.905.
So you're only.
Is it
about
180 taller than 5'9"? That's like close to 6 feet, isn't it?
I'm not good at.
I put in the thing 180 centimeters in feet, and it gave me 5.90551181.
Yeah, but there's 12 inches in a foot, so it's like
You wanted
You're
inches now. Inches.
5.9
I'm 70.
is.
I'm 71 inches.
almost 6 feet.
Yeah, so that's almost 6 feet.
Yeah, you're almost 6 feet. You're almost the golden height. I think 6 feet is 185.
Yeah, because I'm 5'7", and you're taller than me. I know that much.
It says I'm 70.8 inches tall. Does that tell you anything?
Divide that by 12 and find out.
I don't want to do that, but I do know they use inches in porn because I see that a
Mm.
lot when I scroll down Pornhub.
72, you said?
71.8.
Let's just say
Oh, well,
72.
no, sorry, 70.8. So 71 inches.
He's almost 6 feet tall.
Yeah, that's what I said. 5.9. I think. I don't know.
You're good. It doesn't matter.
Well, thank God. Why did we start discussing this again?
I don't know.
Because I'm curious.
So, yeah. What are you guys doing?
I'm sitting on, not the couch anymore, I'm sitting on Shaggy's bed with my feet on the table drinking my beer.
That happens.
Isn't that the couch?
Yeah, your
That's
bed.
why it's
No.
renamed your bed.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Shaggy's bed.
So how much trouble do you think we are in? We did destroy a cult. So it can't be that bad, right?
Well, to be completely honest with you, I have absolutely no fucking clue.
Well, your boss guy, he seemed less angry when you explained to him what happened. It seems as though somebody perhaps thinks that you just blew up a building for no reason.
Oh,
So they'll have to do an investigation is what's happening.
Yeah, and you show them the video evidence that we didn't blow it up, right?
we
You
didn't
did
blow it
show
up.
them video evidence of a weird thing that they haven't seen before.
Oh, you mean the building that was my house?
No, that didn't blow up.
Okay, thank God.
No, all that they know
James.
is that there's a popular restaurant that was destroyed. But
Okay.
they
Yes,
do
and
know
we
that
found a new creature, the depressed world eater. It's coming.
Depresso.
The Depresso, the world eater.
So what's happening is that they do know that it was in an area that was cordoned off because there was an anomaly happening there, but all that they're aware of is that you went into an area where there was an anomaly and blew up a building. That's what they're aware of right now. So your superior will fight on your behalf, whether just to get himself out of trouble or not is up to your
Probably just to
interpretation.
get himself out of trouble.
But he is defending you, but he needs time to do that. Like, it's going to take some time.
Cool. We've done a great thing. There's nothing to worry about.
Because if he was able to send back information as you were doing it, like he did with the when you went to Norway, then that would have been a different story. But he didn't.
And we took that case. We didn't just leave.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. If he was there with you, giving updates the whole time, because see, he wasn't there with this one. So he
That's a
is
big
fighting on your
difference.
behalf, but it's gonna take some time. They're gonna need to do their investigation in the area, and you don't know how long that's gonna take.
That's fair.
So we have some downtime days, right?
Downtime days at the HQ.
You already planned on taking a few more days off anyway, but
Yeah,
what
but
you've
now
done
we're
has
stuck here.
complicated some things, so you might have a few more days downtime.
That's cool.
In that case, can we train during our downtime?
Yes, actually, you have completed a mission. Your payment is in limbo, but your experience is not.
Nice.
So, you have 3 experience points.
Do I get some?
Yes.
Oh, what did I do?
So, your 3 experience points, you can get 3 things from your class, or 1 thing from another class and 1 thing from your class. Or you can just save up your points. It's up to you.
You
So,
mean-
the classes you have taken are, one of you has the paranatural combat thing, so pretty much anything you want to learn is within your class, which is pretty big. One of you is a combat specialist, which he can learn ordinary abilities and combat abilities. That's Gio. One of you is full paranatural, which is
Lonely.
Lonnie. So she can learn regular abilities and paranatural abilities. And the last is the regular. So he's just a regular dude. So if you want a paranatural ability or a combat focused ability, you're going to have to spend 2 experience points to get it. But if you want just a regular mundane ability, you can spend only just 1 point to get it. It's the downside of choosing the regular guy, but you start off with more stuff if you choose the regular guy.
Okay, so if I want more defense stuff, I only have to use 1 point, right?
Yeah, you
Mhm.
pretty much get everything. But you had less abilities to start off with than what than what your friend Shaggy had to start off with. He had a whole bunch of things that he could learn. But they're
So
all
I want to
mundane
become
tasks.
even more tanky, but I don't know how. Yumba, help.
Oh, what kind of tank feats do you have?
I have heavy armor, shield master, and dodge.
What about like our resistance to abnormalities?
Yeah, I was
About-
thinking about that too. Literally just
You can
what's it
learn
called
to
when you
resist paranatural influence. That is
Or
a thing that you
taking
can learn.
or
yeah, I want to
taking cover.
more like can I train myself to not acknowledge pain while in a combat situation? So can I get more die for that? Like if I get punched in the face, I don't care. I don't feel it, and I keep fighting.
You can learn pain resistance, which
Yes.
would lower the amount that your dice pool is decreased. So when you get damaged, you know how you lose dice if you get damaged?
Yeah.
You can prevent that from happening by learning an ability. However,
Okay.
in order to lower that amount of dice by 1, you have to use 1 experience. If you want to lower it by 2, you'll have to use 2 experience.
Okay, so I won't get that like in a defense roll.
No, it's not a defense roll thing. It just prevents you from losing dice pool.
Okay, so I'll take
So-
one of those.
So, for example, if I am if you're below half, you lose 1 dice. What you do is what dice?
He would lose 0 and then 1 and then 2.
Mm-hmm.
Is it possible to get better at the current ability? Like get more dice from it?
Yes.
I was thinking that too.
It is possible, but you have to spend extra experience points to do so.
Okay. If you have the base amount from say I have stealth, how much do I get for upgrading it?
You'll get an extra 2 dice.
Okay.
But you have to spend 2 experience points to get that.
That sounds like a good investment. for me.
Okay, so you have 1 experience point left.
Yeah, and I would like the last one to go into dodging.
Okay, you learn dodge. Okay. Perfectly fine. So your level up is complete. What is
I want to
everybody else
train
doing?
with Lanky. I want to train with Lanky and use my 2 current points on my telekinesis. I want to be able to use that more frequently when I fight.
Alright, you could use it in a fight still, but what?
Yeah, but I want to be better at it.
Okay, you can get
Literally,
extra
give me more.
dice with it if you
Give me
want.
more die.
Yep. So you spend 2 points to get an extra 2 dice with your telekinesis.
I'm really thinking hard on what the hell I want.
Well, can I learn anything else during the telekinesis than just being able to get more die?
You can learn a new ability with your telekinesis to like do something else with it. Currently, all you can do is lift objects and like use them as
Oh,
projectiles.
holy fuck. I just got a new defense roll. I want to be able to use my telekinesis constantly in battle and literally give me a full body shield, telekinetic body shield, just like my friend has in his bed.
Okay. Okay. You can't
But I'm guessing
get
it's gonna start
everything
off
with 1
weaker.
experience point. So what is the one thing that you want? Do you just want the telekinetic shield?
Yeah, you can. Yeah, if I take 1 away from the normal telekinesis and make that a 4, and then I use the last point
No,
on actually
no.
what? I need to
So
use 2
you
points to
can't
be
do
able
that.
to do a new thing.
You can only upgrade your ability by 2 dice, and you have to spend 2 experience to do that. So
Alright.
if you don't want that, then you would have to take that, make that go.
How many die in my defense would I get if I have telekinesis shield? Body
If you
shield.
have telekinetic shield, it would give you an extra 2.
Okay, so that would be a total of 10 die every time somebody tries to hurt me.
Huge.
So what do you say, guys? Should I get 5 in telekinesis and be able to literally lift up people and crush them into a small ball?
Lift me,
Or-
daddy, lift me.
I can lift you now, but I'm pretty sure I can't crush them into a small ball.
Well, here's what I'm saying. Here's what I'm saying. In order to crush them with your telekinesis, that's a different ability, which would then you would have to gain acuity in. So like you would have to get more
Okay,
points in
so
there.
I can literally just lift and push stuff.
Yeah.
No. Okay.
I say you just keep stacking defense.
Yeah, I must back the defense. So telekinetic shield it is.
Alright, you gain telekinetic shield, that's 1 point that you've spent. And you have 2 more points.
No, I used 1 in pain resist. So
Oh yes. Pain resistance, so that's 2 points that you've spent. Now you have another point left.
what do you think about anything that I can use on my defense? I'm even more busted.
It's up to you.
Yeah, I'm asking for help because I can't think of anything.
Okay, which defense traits do you have again?
Now I have heavy armor, which gives me a +3. I have shield master, which gives me +2. Dodge, that gives me a +3, and now telekinetic shield, which gives me another +2, which in total is 10.
Okay.
You should change your name to King OP.
What about you have like a slippery ability that's hard for people to get a hand on you or something?
Yeah, but they usually don't grip me. They usually try to shoot me or punch me.
Yeah, but you instead of get hit, you get like grazed or something.
You want me to add general luck to my defense? Is that what
Dude,
you're trying to tell
luck.
me?
Luck's pretty good. Just make them re-roll, right?
Nah.
You don't want.
Geo already has luck, so what that does is it allows you to roll a dice at the beginning of the game,
3d6, 3d20,
and then
and you
take the
pick
highest,
one.
and then you can replace that for any roll you make.
Yep.
You don't like divine intervention? That's because that's pretty much it.
Mm-hmm.
Can I use my thing to upgrade my heavy armor? My last point?
Unfortunately, no. You're already skilled in heavy armor,
Okay.
so you would need 2 to upgrade it.
Okay.
What about get observant like I do,
What?
so you can see things?
Yeah, you
That
can
won't- that
train
won't-
in observant. If you
Yeah,
want.
but that won't me give a defense roll when they shoot me in the face.
Well, you can see the bullet. When it's
Yeah, I
going
can see
through.
the bullets. I can see the gun, probably because it's stuffed in my face. But
You get less fucked by.
You would have
surprise
noticed
attacks.
your superior in the back of the truck, which is what you were rolling for
Yeah.
earlier.
Hey, Matt, what if he gets a mechanical implant to be able to, I don't know, identify what the person's going to do next? Like, if they're going to draw their gun and shoot him, he can, like, have an extra defense or something like that.
like, where are they going to aim? Like,
Intuition. What if he has
Intuition?
intuition?
Okay, you can get. He can get an ability that allows him to roll to determine intent, I guess.
yeah, that doesn't work.
Okay.
I need straight
You're
defense
welcome.
rolls.
He just wants to make his stuff more broken.
Yeah.
Pretty bad. You're welcome.
Maybe later, but right now I just want to stack up the total defense die.
What about an ability that lets you make use of the current terrain you're in for more defense?
Yeah, but then I had to like jump behind a wall, maybe, or something.
Or behind a person?
Or behind, yeah. I mean,
Mhm.
you're pretty big. I could probably hide the whole crew behind you, but still.
I have the ability.
If
I have
you-
the ability Human Shield. This gives me extra protection from nearby humans. So that's the thing, right?
Yeah, so what if we just everybody think about it until next time, and then I'll use the last die for an extra point in pain resistance. So that if I get hit, it'll take longer before I get less die.
Okay. Lonnie, you want anything? With your 3 experience?
Yeah, so I have basically gotten god powers in my brain thinky stuff, right?
That is a beautiful sight.
Why don't you just upgrade a current skill that instead of pain resistance?
What?
Upgrade a current skill instead of pain resistance.
You need
Points.
2 to upgrade
Yeah.
a career skill.
Yeah, so you take away
I
your
only
pain
had one
resistance
left.
and then use 2 to...
Yeah.
That's what he said.
Nah. I like to have the pain resistance.
You just don't get hit, dude. Simple as that.
Anyway, so, Lonnie.
Yo, dog.
What ability that you have would you like to upgrade?
Man, I'm not 100% sure. I was thinking about like
'Cause
going
you have
deeper
the
with
ability to supernaturally influence people. You have
Right,
the
but I wanna go even
supernatural
deeper with that.
ability to now dig into people's brains. You have that now. You have
How much can I control them though, instead of just influencing them?
You can try to upgrade your ability in that, and then you have a higher chance of like breaking their brain.
Right, because right now it's just an influence, but like I want to go even farther with it.
I'm not sure what you're thinking.
I can just influence them. I want to command them.
Well, that's basically what you can do.
Like,
Oh shit! I thought it was just influence.
Yeah, you basically give them a command, and depending on what you roll, determines whether or not they carry out that command.
how about
Yes, but
from
I want to minimize the failure rates for myself.
Well, if you have more dice, that would minimize the failure rate.
yeah, just upgrade your suggestion to a dominate person. Simple as that.
Okay, cool. Love it. Let's do it.
Yeah, so if you spend 2 points, then you have 5 dice instead of 3 when you try to command somebody.
Yes, sir. Let's do it. Do it
Right?
to it.
So you have 1 point left.
Cool. And I've already used observant. I would need 2 to go to like observant 2.0, correct?
Yeah. You're only
Um,
getting the
let me
little
think on
level
it.
ups. Later on, you'll get more experience per level, but right now you're only doing the little bit right now.
No worries. Let me think on it for a few.
You can keep it and save it for later, so that way if you get 3 points later, then you can upgrade 2 things if you want.
Yeah, that's what I was kind of stewing on. All right, yeah, I'll keep that for now. But after you're done with Geo, come back to me. I might change my mind.
I'm still thinking. I'm trying to think of something, but really nothing's down to mind.
You know what abilities you have, correct, Geo?
Mm-hmm. I
Would
do.
you like to upgrade one of those?
Oh, they're fine as they are.
Okay.
I'm just trying to think of something.
So if you want something new, your character is capable of learning combat techniques. So armor, weapons, fighting styles, martial arts, all those things fall under that. And you're a regular person, so you can learn a new trade. You can, you can become more resistant to certain things because of your combat abilities and stuff. Like, it's up to you. Like, you can get more armor if you want. You can learn to.
Point. Yeah, I'm gonna take a point in dodge
Okay.
because I'm
You
gonna
are
need
now
that.
better at moving out of the way of things, so you gain 2 dice on top of whatever you roll to not get hit.
So 4 dice total.
Not bad. You can, like I said, you could become a karate master if you want, like learn a fighting style.
Before I forget, I had another extra point from last time, which I didn't spend. I recall that.
Okay. So you have 4 points technically, and you spent 1, so now you have 3.
Trying to think of something.
Like I said, you could like learn Taekwondo or anything like that.
I like to use my pistol more than anything. Like, too close. Bam.
But what if you get disarmed? Just saying. Could happen.
Wait, if I... What?
Your body is always with you.
I can talk. What if I never could be disarmed?
That is a thing that you could learn, but that is a supernatural ability that you would have to learn in order to do that. So then you would have to spend 2 points in order to learn it.
Something I'm willing to risk.
Okay. You can learn the supernatural ability to attract things to you, so like a telekinesis sort of. Or you could learn something similar to like what am I
Are you
thinking
learning
of?
taunt?
You
Hmm?
could like make your body magnetic. That's a supernatural ability you could learn, and then it would never actually be able to leave you as long as you're focusing on it. But if you learn magnetic, it's only it's kind of like telekinesis, except it only applies to metallic objects. So you could become Magneto, basically. But if you learn telekinesis, you can like draw things towards you or send things away, kind of like
Yeah,
Preben can do.
I'll think about it. That last point.
Okay. You can learn a mundane ability like to better drive cars, or like you could learn um like Shaggy has. He has like hacking abilities and stuff like that. Let me think. You could become like it's anything. It's literally anything. Like you could become an accountant better. Like if you look at a spreadsheet, you could more easily identify what the numbers say than somebody else.
All things brewing, I just try to pick out what would be
Get-
best.
Get better at solving puzzles, dude. We suck at those.
It's your job to do those now.
Me? You're the scientist. I'm the stealth guy.
Yeah, and the hacker guy.
Oh, and I forgot. There is an ability for just having knowledge about the paranatural. So like previous events that may be linked to the paranatural and stuff like that. It's basically the occultist ability from other game systems.
That could be handy. Supernatural knowledge.
So things that you suspect could be linked to the paranatural, you would be aware of those. But whether or not they actually are would be a different thing that would be part of your background in the company, which you already have there.
Yeah, so supernatural knowledge. So there we go.
All right, there you
So
go.
now to find the fitting way to keep my pistol always on my person.
Yep, you can think about that. So I'll come back to Lonnie because she told me to come back to her. So
I've been trying to think of something. How about paranatural knowledge?
sure, you can have that too. Yeah.
Yay!
Same thing as me. Yay.
We're friends.
You can use to never lose your gun, Geo.
Hmm?
I know what you can get to never lose your gun.
Well,
I can actually give it to you right now.
do tell me.
String.
I have a piece of string and some duct tape.
Just get super glue, dude.
Hey, Gio, what if you get like a sentient gun?
Can't! I
A what?
fucking can't!
A sentient gun.
A living gun.
Oh
Oh,
god.
God.
Yeah.
If anybody's played Cyberpunk here,
Yep.
Many
did you
moons ago.
find the AI gun?
Yep.
Oh my god, that guy is awesome. Ooh, enemies. Would you like me to kill them, sir?
Yes. Question mark.
Maybe.
Yeah, you could get the paranatural ability to have a living gun if you
Mhm.
want. And I could give you a few special things if you choose that too.
Do tell.
Oh, but you'd have to choose it to find out, wouldn't you?
No previews here.
Bitch. This ain't a library. If you want to read that newspaper, you're gonna have to buy it, good sir.
I'll think about it. But let's continue on the server. I'll think about it.
All right. So, yeah, you guys start training at your various abilities. It seems as though this building has the ability to help you learn quicker than normal, as long as you're studying within it. Even physical prowess can be more quickly attained within the training rooms. Seems like you're getting better at what you need to do.
And that's gonna be my next thing. I'm gonna become strong boy.
You have a point for being strong.
Yeah, you still have a
Hmm?
point left.
Put a point in strength. Easy.
How do I still have a point left?
Because you said you didn't know what you wanted to spend it on.
I used 2 in pain resistance and
Oh,
1
okay. You
telekinetic
decided to use
shield.
2 in pain resistance. Okay, that's fine.
I mean, I can take away 1 and take 1 in strength right here, right now.
Yeah, that's
You're
up to
good.
you.
How many die will that give me?
So if you try to lift something heavy, you'll have 3 dice rather than.
Will that be a mundane skill?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because anybody can lift some weights and get stronger.
Mm.
So rather than being as flabby, you start getting some visible muscles on you.
Wow.
Go find the redhead.
I'm starting to look just like myself. I'm
Well,
flabby as fuck, but I have some visible muscle,
Well, what
like
I'm
my
saying
legs,
is
my
that is
arms, and that's about it.
increasing. What I'm saying is that is
Oh shit,
increasing.
you've got dad bod.
I have dad bod.
In
It's
real
in right
life,
here.
but in this, you are getting stronger, and therefore you're increasing the muscle mass.
I'm gonna be the scary dad bod from here on out. Like,
You're
you
still
don't
a
mess
little
with her,
chubby.
dad.
You're still a little chubby, but
Of course, because of all the beer.
with that said, you can see like some muscle definition coming in further. Like, you could picture somebody wanting to make a statue of you in olden times.
I'm thinking of something, but let me just give a general idea. What I'm currently thinking of is literally just instead of a living gun or magnetic gun, just like pulling my gun from thin air.
Yeah, you can here's what that would be. You specialize in creating tears in reality that you can pull things through and put things in.
Oh, you want the
No.
Doom guy weapon switch gun thing?
No,
right?
no. I know what you could get. The thing that you have, Yumba, in my game, with the hammer. Weapon mastery or whatever it's called. Weapon something. But if
The
you lose your hammer, you can just use a turn to get it back.
yeah,
Wherever
the
fuck it is.
Eldritch Fighter thingy.
It's similar to that, except he can like paranaturally create a pocket dimension to put things in.
Yeah, but if somebody knocks it out of his hand, it's not in the paranormal pocket
That's true.
anymore.
But that's
it's on the
that's
floor,
what
way
he
over there.
described that he wanted something closer to.
Yeah,
If
so
you want to
for-
be able to like summon it back, that's just basically teleportation. Like you can teleport objects.
yeah, I would just want to get stronger slowly but surely, not to instantly be like thump back in my head. No, just like first off, just pull it out of pockets, and later on be able to be like, yeah, I'm gonna pull it back from within that tear. So another tear appears by the gun, and I just reach in, yonk.
Yeah, basically creating wormholes. But right now you can just put it in a pocket that isn't reality, like isn't normal part of reality.
Yeah.
You want a bag of holding for your gun.
I just say pocket tears.
You can basically put anything in there, but it's like a small tear, so it has a size limit of an object that you can put in.
Yeah. Later on, I can maybe make it bigger.
Yep, so you walk into a room when you express that you are willing to learn this ability.
Mhm.
And there is somebody at the other side of this room. And they're just standing there watching you. What
Of
would you
course, I
like to do?
can. Wait, I can, because you said that to suppress the whole ability, they need to have literally shackles like Lonnie. I just have a belt, so I should be able to do it even with my belt then.
Yes, you can still do it. In order to prevent somebody entirely, they have to have like an encasement or shackles or something else similar.
Mhm.
Just having one piece on them is fine, but if you have like a huge thing on you, like a Shaggy has, he has like a whole bunch of stuff now. But even having like a weapon made of it is enough to like dampen your ability.
Mhm.
So you would have less dice if you needed to roll. But there's somebody in this room who is currently watching you.
Yeah, so I just wave to them from a distance, like, hello.
They wave
Oh.
back. So you're interested in learning.
I sure am. If I'm able to learn it is the question, of course.
Anybody can learn. It's just the effort that you have to put in that will differ from person to person.
That's true. But this place usually helps out with that.
He nods as he starts walking towards the wall, and he seems to disappear within it and appear beside you.
Well, this is going to be interesting.
Alright. Focus. Act as if you can rip and rend reality in your hand. It may take a few attempts. So
Well,
he
let's see.
stands next to you and he watches you as he demonstrates as he just like reaches out and grabs, and it appears that he is just closer to you than he was before, and then he lets go and then he's further away again.
Yeah, alright, so let's see. Roll a few dice. Oh wait, that's 3 20s. Derp, 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 derp.
You don't need to roll. You're learning.
Yeah.
So, what do you do?
I'm also just joking about it.
Fair.
Well, follow his instructions.
Alright, so you reach out forward, nothing happens. You reach out forward, nothing happens again. You start doing it 3 or 4 times. You feel kind of stupid, but he keeps encouraging you to continue. The 5th time you reach out, and you just feel as though you're grabbing a piece of paper where there's nothing. And you just pull it forward, and you feel that there's like maybe a vacuum. Like you feel like a gentle sucking sensation. And you reach out, you put your weapon there, and it sucks inside, and then you close it, and then you reach out and grab that same little piece of paper in the air. You open it, you reach inside, and you pull the gun back out.
Okay.
And he goes, "Not bad for a day's worth of training."
Well, as you said, it's a day's work, so still need to sharpen it.
He nods towards you and he pats you on the shoulder. "You'll get used to it." And he starts walking out. "If you need more training, let me know." And he walks out of the room.
I'll just keep the practicing now.
Mm-hmm. Yep, so it just feels like a thin sheet of paper that you just reach out. And even if you're like in your room, you can just reach out that same distance and touch that piece of paper.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
So you now have that ability.
Okay, that's nice and handy and dandy.
Alright. So, everybody else starts looking into some books, starts looking into other things.
If I have more downtime, I would like to train for something else.
You can try, but I'll say that mechanically, unless you have experience,
I have some experience with it.
I'm just saying if you have some unless you have some experience, as in like
Oh,
game mechanic wise.
sure.
So, unless if you actually have some experience to spend, then you won't get any better at it. But once you gain more experience, then you'll be able to.
So it's not possible to grind something to get better at it.
You could if you spent like a month doing it, but since you're like completing tasks, it appears that the HQ has a paranatural thing that happens that allows you to learn more quickly as long as you earned it, quote unquote. But
Doesn't it
if you just want to just
what?
brute force learn something, you can try. It's
Doesn't
not
it
like your
depend what
character
it
is
is?
aware of this paranatural experience.
Yeah, but doesn't it depend what it is? What I want to learn?
The length of time to learn it, yes, is affected by what you want to learn.
Yeah. So I would want to be better at throwing.
All right, yeah, you start practicing throwing, but unless if you have the experience to learn how to do it, you don't exactly get better within a few days.
Sure. I guess that'll be my downtown days.
So you walk into a room, there's a guy who is willing to help you learn how to do it, but it seems like you're not learning as fast as you were with some of the other things that you were learning.
Sure.
You're not sure what's preventing you from learning that in character, but out of character it's because you don't have experience to spend on it.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. Alright. So, just so you guys are aware, Lonnie had to go for at least a little bit. So, she may be back, she may not be. So yeah. You guys spend a few days book learning, if it requires book learning, if it requires physical acuity. You have trainers who are willing to learn or teach you how to do it, and if it's paranatural, there are trainers for that too. So, you gain more ability. A few days pass, and you all receive a message that Lonnie's counterparts in that ritual that she was a part of have arrived. They have been taken in by the corporation, and they are now at the headquarters. Let's just say that none of them were willing, so they are locked up currently.
Wait, who?
If you remember, Lonnie's character, Martha, was involved in a ritual which made her actually Martha Stewart.
Oh yeah, the crew, right? Yeah.
The ones that I told you to write down the names of because I knew I would forget
them. The soap man and the bear sweaty man and all those guys.
Yeah. Those guys are now within the HQ. And again, they weren't willing to come in. So they had to be captured.
I suppose Marta wanna go see them, right?
So you're gonna go see them?
I mean, gonna ask the guys if they want to see.
Okay. Martha probably would be interested.
So you want to see a guy sweating alcohol, Preben? Is that something for you?
Excuse me?
Yeah, that's one of them.
What's happening? What did I do?
So Preben, there is
Yes.
a guy who paranaturally sweats alcohol. Would you like to meet this person?
I kinda and I kinda don't. Because I have a bad feeling it's gonna smell like shit.
You
Well,
want to lick him?
that's what that's what Shaggy is asking you.
Sure. Can somebody roll something? I'm trying to figure out this extremely bad character sheet.
20s.
Okay, sure, I guess that works. Roll something again, please. Thank you.
Did we roll enough?
Yeah, it's literally just so that my roll gets something in between, so it starts anew, basically.
Yeah.
Turn order on top, turn order on bottom.
Okay, that kind of. But I did I write turn order wrong?
No, I'm just saying that it's on the top and the bottom.
Yeah, I just tried out where to put it. So now if somebody rolls a die again, I do this, and then I do this. There we say, okay, Viking, turn order, rolling 1d20. Yeah, boy! God damn it, I figured it out.
Okay.
So now I have that on everything.
So Martha, are you here?
I am.
All right. Yeah. So what if you didn't hear what we were just discussing? The people who were part of the ritual with you and the Infinity Man, they have arrived at the HQ.
Okay.
If you wish to interact with them.
No, I'll just listen to what needs to happen. No, not the moment. Sorry.
Well, they captured them on your order, so it's up to you if you want to interact with them or not.
I'm blanking on what happened.
Okay, so if you remember,
I don't.
I'll try to remind you. You and the Infinity Man, which is the guy who can make copies of himself, were part of a ritual using a black magic book to try to summon an entity. The character
Right, to
who
give us
was
certain
you.
things that we wanted.
Yes. And it granted wishes to each of you. The person who is you, that is inside of you, wanted to be Martha Stewart. She didn't think it was real, so she wished to be Martha Stewart, and now she is. And that is you.
Mm-hmm.
So you have a feeling that, yes, as you found out before, the person's personality is still in there. So they captured all these people to see if they could try to resolve the situation. And you were waiting for them to be captured. One of them is a person made of soap. One of them is a...
They wanted to always be clean.
Yeah. One of them is a person who sweats beer or alcohols of certain types. Wanted to always be drunk. And there's one that looks like Beyonce. Because they want to look like Beyonce.
Wow. Probably got the best deal.
The reason that it isn't the best deal is because she's always mobbed by people.
Oh.
They think she is actually Beyonce. Like, paparazzi is hounding her constantly. Things of that nature.
Cool. So, am I seeing this guy that's sweating beer?
You haven't gone to the location where he is.
Oh.
You guys had just found out that they have captured these people. And right now, you're deciding whether or not you want to go see those people.
I said, hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah!
Alright, Geo is outvoted even if he wanted to not go.
I said
He's
I was
got a
gonna
thumbs
go.
up.
I said it. I said I was gonna go. So
Alright, so the group gathers outside one of the torturing cells, basically.
Oh.
And you guys go in. You see one woman who is very, very, like, not white as in, like, Caucasian, white as in, like, bleach white.
Yes, hey, Caucasian.
Nice one, but no. Um,
A
Like,
lot of
literally-
Caucasian girls actually get literally Snow White.
it's true, but, like, as in, like, paint-colored white.
Okay, so they look basically like, what the fuck is that? Chalk. Yeah.
Yeah. This one
Nice.
lady, she still has hair and everything, and she just looks at you guys as you come in. She is just simply bound to the chair. There is a dude who has like a gigantic beer belly, and he's just like struggling. He looks like he's that one of those like in the movies, those fat people who are always sweating all the time. That's what he looks like. And there's another person who just is Beyonce. Like, Beyonce is sitting in this room right now, and you entirely believe that it is Beyonce sitting in this room right now.
That's gonna be a problem because I do not know who Beyonce is.
Same.
Yeah, they don't know anything about American culture, apparently, Lonnie.
look, I know Beyonce, but
I'll send a
Are you
picture.
kidding me? She's Queen Bee.
does it
Beyonce is like a goddess.
Does it make anything? I'm guessing she's famous, so does she make shitty music?
She makes
Yes.
Like
music,
Paris Hilton?
but
Like,
No,
whether or
does,
not
that's
is,
it's
is she like Paris Hilton?
No, she makes good music.
Okay, so she's not a spoiled
Have you
teenage
ever heard
shithead.
the song, "If you like it, you should have put a ring on it"?
Yes, that's
That
on
is
the radio.
the person who sings that song.
I don't know who that person that sing that song is.
That is Beyonce.
I'm
Yep.
gonna Google Beyonce now. Should I? I'm gonna Google Beyonce. Should I go like I'm gonna start a new incognito window just to be sure.
I don't know.
Beyonce,
I don't know if she has a sex tape or not.
probably.
Preben, is that your dog or your cat trying to get their tail? It's your dog, right?
that's
No, it's your
my
cat. What's your cat's name?
Oriana.
Oh, love it.
Just so
Cute,
you're
cute.
aware, we can see what you're searching.
I did start an incognito pass. So is this the right thing?
I don't know.
Oh yeah. Oh, they don't know American pop culture or whatever the fuck. You don't even know who Beyonce is yourself.
Oh well, I
Lonnie,
don't
is
see.
this
I don't see what you're looking at. Apparently,
what?
I see tab for a cause is what I see.
Oh.
Okay, ready to
Oh,
type?
Oh, you could. Yeah, I started. I thought you guys could see the thing. Okay.
No.
Bey.
Beyonce.
Oh God, no. Bey. No.
She doesn't look that hot, but he's pretty cool.
Bro. Bro.
I love how bad he
Type what I'm
spelled it.
telling you.
Yes.
Bey.
Bey.
There you go. First hit. There you go. That's Beyonce.
That's the thing. Okay.
I loved how bad he spelled it, and then the correction was nowhere near what that was. That
Do
was
me
the
for
best.
having dyslexia, okay? Fuck you guys. I was actually.
No, the only funny
counting on her
part about
having
that
a
was
lot-
that the correction was
Oh!
nowhere near what you wanted.
She did get the things. So here's before and after silicon. Yes.
That I don't know for sure. But
Most of them do.
yeah, it's true. Either way,
Look at Britney Spears. She's got like big jugs now that she was like an A or a B before. Now she's like what, a C or a D?
I don't know.
Anyway,
Holy fuck, that looks like an old hooker.
I know she didn't age as well. Yeah.
Well, let's just say that she has reasons to not have aged as well.
Meth is a hell of a drug.
Also a lot of drama there too. Either way,
That literally looks like a street corner hooker. That's fucking amazing.
it does.
And she's rich, apparently.
It does, unfortunately. Anyway, so you see these three people in the room.
Have
If
you
you
made
cared
a
about
map of
Beyonce
the have you
before-
made a map of the base, or
What? Sorry.
anyone? Have you made a map of the base thingy
No, I
that you want
haven't.
to switch to? Okay. I'm just asking.
Yeah, I haven't done that yet. So, what would you like to do? And if you cared at all about Beyonce before, this is literally Beyonce that's sitting in this room.
I would not have cared whatsoever.
So
But
if you
what I
wouldn't
do
have
care
cared
about, though-
before, you're fine. But
Yeah.
if you would have cared at all before,
No.
you are now in the presence of her.
Okay, good. But what I do care about is I'm gonna see if this guy's bare belly is bigger than mine.
It is.
Fuck.
He looks pregnant.
I look fucking pregnant.
He looks 9 months pregnant.
Okay, I look more like 7 months pregnant, I think.
If there was such thing as a 13 months pregnant, he would be that.
Oh. So I'll walk up to him and I'll like stand next to him. So, yeah, you're having twins.
When you stand next to him, alcohol fumes just hit the back of your throat. It's just like super strong.
And
I'm just letting you know.
which means I'm gonna stand next to him.
Okay. Yeah. So so did you say something to him? I forget.
I said, so how are the twins?
Mm.
He just looks up at you and goes, "Fuck no."
Fuck the twins?
No, he's saying fuck you.
Oh, I thought he said fuck them.
No, he said fuck you.
Twins have no teeth.
That's not nice. Have you came up with names yet? I'm gonna call mine Jonathan, and I'm gonna rub my belly.
He just looks at you with the blankest face possible, and he goes, "So you kidnapped me just to taunt me about my belly?"
Did you guys lend this guy one of your fucking lab coats? Because this guy doesn't have any humor whatsoever.
He goes, Usually when I get kidnapped, I lose my sense of humor.
Mhm.
Can I make some sort of insight check on the guy to see if he's drunk?
To see if he's drunk?
Yeah.
Oh,
I want to see if
you
he's
don't even need to.
okay.
He smells like alcohol. His breath smells
Just-
like alcohol. If he could, he would be an alcohol bottle if he was any more alcohol.
Yeah, but sure, he smells like alcohol and he looks kind of like alcohol, but does it look like he is affected by it in any way?
Yes, he does.
Or did he? Okay, so he did literally wish to be drunk for the rest of his life. It's not like I want infinite beer or infinite booze.
He did wish for that, but this is what he got.
Holy shit, that could have been me.
Yeah.
I would have probably been a little bit more specific.
It's a classic.
Though. Like,
It's a classic monkey's paw situation. You get
Yeah,
what you
I would-
want, but not at. It's at a cost.
It always fucks you in the end.
yeah, I wonder what if I wished for a self-refilling infinite beer mug. What would have happened then? Because I specified refilling, which means as soon as it's empty, then it will refill, so it won't spew beer everywhere.
Perhaps
refills out of
there are
20.
ways to get airtight wishes that are impossible to screw over, but this isn't what happened in this case.
The beer kills you when you drink it. How about that?
Yeah, he didn't specify that it
No,
wasn't
no,
like
no, no, no,
an
no.
alcohol percentage that would kill him.
Here's the thing. He never specified what kind of beer.
Yeah, that's true too.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be like a beer that I hate,
Yeah.
right?
Yes.
Yeah.
See, you
Uh.
need to get it airtight. You need to
Uh,
you need to write a
Goodness.
novel about what your wish is going to be, and then recite that.
Yeah, you need to say their beer brand. You need to say fresh beer brand. A mug of refilling beer brand that refilling infinite beer brand mug. No, with fresh somewhere in between.
and
So-
probably like make also tell what the mug would be made of. We're discussing this like out loud in front of these guys basically right now.
Or
If
But
Geo
you
is not
still
there, I'm
haven't-
doing this with
I'm
Shaggy.
just gonna say, as the DM, you still didn't discuss where it is in proportion to your body and whether or not it's stuck there. So I would have just put it on your forehead and prevented you from drinking it.
So a beer mug on my forehead.
Yeah, and it's constantly spilling out in front of you, so unless if you're running full tilt, you get none of it in your mouth.
I mean, I can just get a glass and
You
pour it
could.
into.
You could, but still. You would have a mug stuck to your forehead, and that would be...
Hey, infinite free beer would be worth it.
Well, let's just say if you're trying to intimately interact with anybody, it would be spilling all over them.
Owning them.
I've got t-shirt contest every night.
How do you even sleep while doing that?
Well, as
That's
long
the
as he
thing.
lays
Tap on it.
perfectly, as long as he lays perfectly flat, then it doesn't spill over. But if he moves at all, then it spills over.
Yeah, when you're asleep, you can't control where you're moving, right?
Like one of those the things that professional swimmers put on their head.
A swim cap.
A swim cap. Strap that bitch on. Put some rubber bands on it. Ain't going nowhere, boy.
you know what you could do? An infinite beer stein.
Yeah, and then the Stein's on his forehead, unless if he says otherwise.
And then I'm
here's
gonna and then I'm officially just going to leave this place. I'm gonna start my own beer company where the only thing I do all day is literally just sit like this. Just the beer running out.
Yeah, but here's the
Start
thing.
selling that shit.
Here's the thing. A beer stein you can open and close.
That's true. It depends on
They're
what kind
not
of stein
watertight,
you
are they?
get, to be fair.
Mm.
But yes.
Oh, and Geo,
Yes.
if you ever comes to Norway visiting me, you won't be allowed into my house unless you bring me a beer stein that I can keep. A genuine Dutch beer stein.
There's a tiny problem with that.
What?
We don't make those.
Yeah, it's technically
know?
What about
Germany.
wooden shoes?
It's technically
Yes.
Germany.
Yeah, you need my eastern neighbor for that.
Germany is
So you-
very famous for making
So,
that.
so you can't go to a shop and buy yourself a beer stein.
I can.
Exactly. We can't do that in Norway.
It won't be a Dutch one.
Yeah, don't care. A genuine beer stein then. Good enough.
Okay.
All right, so
You never said what quality.
as
So
you guys are
I
discussing
already-
this,
but Matt, I got to go.
okay,
Time and such.
all right,
So see ya.
see ya.
And then
Yeah.
All right, Lonnie, were you saying something?
I was not. I
Okay.
was just adding commentary, like a sports commentator.
Okay, fair enough. So, as you guys were discussing that out loud, you noticed that the woman who is like just white, is like sobbing. As you guys are
goings
discussing
on and
like
the
the perfect
doings.
wish.
Beyonce, what's up?
Not much.
Oh.
Just
Queen Bee, what it
kidnapped.
do?
You know. The
Clearly.
huge. Just being kidnapped, usual.
Do they know, do they know and I know that it's them and that it's me?
They do recognize you, but it seems like you're being kidnapped. They're being kidnapped. So they don't know what's going on. So they're not exactly like registering, oh yeah, this is the person. Because you're also acting very different than what
Okay.
they're used to.
Fair. Hey guys, so it's time to break the spell.
They start looking at each other. And you notice that one of the Infinity Man's forms walks into the room. I'm not so sure I want to break this spell, but if it helps you guys, I'll participate.
what spell are we
So
breaking?
I give them a brief lowdown of what's going on in my life. Like 20 questions is being played.
Yeah, so all of them, those three at least, they've had a terrible run of it. Like
Mhm.
they've just been like locked in individual houses or apartments, just trying to hide from the world due to their weird malformations. And one dude being drunk all the time, like he can't function normally in the world. Unfortunately.
And
Oh,
aren't you tired of being soap?
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, that's it. And isn't he tired of being soap?
Oh, it's not him. He's not the soap one. He's the drunk one.
No, the other guy. Like, isn't he tired of being soap?
It's a woman.
Sure. Don't you want to live your life?
As she looks up and she was crying, you can see soap suds forming on her cheeks. By the way. And she goes,
It's time to upgrade our lives.
yeah, if this could be over, that would be nice, but I just don't know what to do. Tried everything.
If you shower, would you disappear?
She looks over at him and she just glares, and she lifts up her arm, there's like a decent chunk out of her arm.
Okay,
Girl,
so
who
it's
done eated you?
literally made 100% out of soap.
Yeah, you can see like a chunk is out of her arm, and it looks like a soap sculpture, is what she looks like. Like
Fuck.
someone took a bar of soap and made this woman.
Do we even have a nervous system anymore? Does it hurt when you hit or
Well,
something?
yeah, it
Probably.
hurt. It hurt when I tried to use the hose.
The
She just sort of
hose?
looks down. And she shows you on one of her legs some pock marks on her leg. This is when I was walking by a sprinkler, an automatic sprinkler.
So just
Huh.
water in general hurts you.
She nods.
Damn, dude.
Well, the biggest upside is I haven't had to drink anything in a while.
Do you eat?
Yes, I still have to eat.
Oh.
As long as it's not too watery, whatever it is, because that hurts too. And she sort of smiles and there's like chips out of her teeth.
Ugh.
Yeah, she's living a nightmare right now.
Yeah.
Huh. So what's the plan here? We're just gonna give them Black Rock bracelets?
I mean, not our problem, right?
There is a scientist in the room that says, "We tried that. It causes them pain."
Really?
He nods.
Well,
Okay.
I can see why.
Because their fundamental being has changed. So in order to change them back, like in order to end the effect that's on them, it fundamentally changes their physicality.
Yeah,
Whereas
so
with,
literally just put the thing on and endure the pain.
we could try that, but we didn't want to torture them any further. So we could try that if they're willing, but as of right now, we haven't tried.
Let's try it. Are you guys willing?
Well, you can tell the girl is willing to try. But she's hesitant to do so due to what she went through last time.
Well, that's fair. Completely fair.
The Beyonce lady, she's much more hesitant and doesn't agree to do so. And the beer guy also is. He's just belligerent right now. He's just like, no, fuck you guys.
Yeah.
Fuck you. Because you were making
Yeah.
fun of him earlier.
All the way to hell.
I'm gonna walk up to him and tell him, "Can you give me a refill, buddy?"
He just stares blankly at you. But if you have a glass, you can like rub it against
I-
him to see if it's any
Oh,
good.
Oh, so he can't like just open his mouth or something and beer will come out. Okay.
No, he sweats beer.
Oh, in that case, I wouldn't have drank it anyways. So
Yeah,
I'm starting to run
Yeah,
out.
it's like you can tell that he's like really sweaty looking, and yeah, you can smell it. It's like somebody just dumped a mug of alcohol on him.
Can I smell which type of beer it is?
Whatever it is, it's very high percentage alcohol. So maybe it's not exactly beer, or maybe if it is, it's been fermenting for a long time. But whatever it is, it's mostly alcohol, like around 30-40%.
That not beer no more. That's booze.
Yeah, so whatever it is, it's extraordinarily strong. Like if you weren't who you are, you would have stumbled back from how strong this smells. And you can tell that just by the smell. You're like, yeah, this is a dude who was at the bar and got like splashed a bunch of times with strong alcohol and then just left in the corner to rot. That's who this is at the bar.
He forgot the way home.
Yeah.
He just stayed there.
Yeah, and anybody else who gets close to him, yeah, you almost vomit with how strong that smells.
Yeah, so there's the thought again. Agonizing pain with the bracelets.
Mhm.
What if I knock him out? And he put the
You
bracelets
could
on.
unwillingly put it on him, but the scientist says, we tried that. They just wake up screaming.
Did you try to knock him out again? When they
Yeah,
were
they just
screaming?
wake up screaming again.
Are you punching them in the face, or are you using like drugs?
Both.
Oh,
Yeah, let's just say some of the scientists here were interested. We tried a few things.
well, I'm out of ideas. I'm just
The
gonna
lady
get a
says,
stick, light up a cigarette.
the soap lady says, I'll try. Just, it hurts a lot. like a lot.
A lot.
Like, they describe having babies as the worst pain you ever have. It's like that up to 10.
Mm.
Well, in that case, it might actually be deadly to try for too long.
Perhaps, but we gotta do something. I'm actually gonna roll for Geo.
Time to break the spell, kids.
Geo thinks to himself for a second. Wait, didn't you say there was a book? Yeah, that book that we locked away. Maybe there's a spell in there to reverse it? I don't know. I'm just spitballing here, guys.
Maybe destroy the book, break the curse.
Might work too, but
Dude,
I don't know.
if the book has been put in storage, it's literally in a box made of black rock, which nullifies the book in total. That's basically just like destroying it without destroying it.
Actually, we did some tests on it, and it's just in a safe. Because I remember I told them that that's what they did with it.
Yeah, in a normal safe.
Yeah, like mundane safe.
So it hasn't been touched by BlackRock.
No, that's going to be easy though. Just put some black rock on it, and if they don't turn back, that won't work.
Geo just
Probably.
thinks for a minute, and he goes, I'll try some things. I'll let you know if I get any results. And he leaves the room. He's gonna go check on the book.
Why are we doing this again?
Break the spell.
Why?
The biggest reason that your group is doing this is because that way Martha Stewart doesn't have to wear shackles all the time. Because the other personality is using the black magic that was in the book to fight you guys.
Mm-hmm. So before Geo leaves the room, I just want to give him a heads up. So when you do press the black rod on the book, right?
Yeah.
It's totally going to activate the raid boss encounter, so beware of that.
He nods, knowing that knowing the way that you contextualize things, and he just leaves the room.
Yeah, so he knows now.
Yeah. He is aware that he will get sucked into the book and have to fight something.
Or something goes out of the book and finds him.
He is aware of this now. So when he does something, he will contact you guys over the comm links you guys now have, and let you know, or ask you guys if anything happens, that sort of thing. But it'll
Yeah.
take him a little while to get there. So if you guys want to do anything beforehand, you can do that.
Ask him if he, when he's about to do it, if he wants backup.
Okay. Yeah, he'll be on the comm link, so you'll be able to discuss that. So anything else before he completes this?
No,
All right.
not for me anyway.
All right.
If it's gonna take a long while, then I guess
It's
I
gonna
will.
take him at least 10 minutes to get there.
Oh, never mind. Yeah, I'll be gearing up then.
All right.
Mhm.
He arrives where the book is. He contacts you guys and goes, "All right, guys, I'm gonna put it in a BlackRock safe. See what happens."
Well, make sure you're not touching it while you're doing it, because it might blow you up or something. I don't know.
Shaggy,
He
10, I bet $10 nothing's gonna happen.
I bet $10 that something will happen.
Okay.
All right.
D-
$10 on the line.
Mhm.
Do you even have $10?
You don't know that.
Shaggy asks you that. How about that?
Yeah.
I so you don't know anything about that.
Well, that's pretty suspicious.
Either way, as you guys are discussing your bets, um, he has one of those things that old people use to get things off of high shelves. Those little grabber hands.
Grabbers.
Yeah, he's using one of those, and he puts it in the safe, and then he uses that to close the safe door.
Yeah, I want to take cover while he's doing this, by the way.
Okay, that's fine. He tells you that he's gonna do it, so you have warning.
Mhm.
And he closes the safe door. He waits 10 seconds, and he goes, "Anything happening?" Nothing. They haven't changed form. Nothing has happened.
You owe me $10.
Well, you don't know. Something might happen inside. We don't know what's going inside there.
You owe me $10.
Wrong.
He says, "I'll get security personnel to open the safe, just in case." And they open the safe. "Just a book," you hear over the comm link.
You owe me $10.
Well, look inside the book. Maybe something happened.
Jesus.
He uses the little grabber hand to turn the pages. Nope, same words that were in it before.
$10. Come on, give.
No, we need to summon. We need to summon somebody before it activates.
Yeah. So give me $10.
It might be a long-term effect that happens after a while.
Give me my fucking $10, man.
I'll give it to you by the end of the day. How about that? Is it not something?
No, I need it now so I can go buy more beer.
He'll give it to you at the end of the day.
God
I
fucking damn it.
I haven't lost yet.
Lost
Alright,
you in my
Geo-
ass. What
Geo
was
takes
that
the book.
nothing will happen if you put the thing in the safe, BlackRock safe. Nothing happened when we put the book in the BlackRock safe. The money is mine.
Either way, you'll get it at the end of the day if nothing happens. So, Geo takes the book out of the safe with the grabby hand, and he puts it on the table. He starts using the grabby hand to turn the pages. And he says, there is a ritual here. It says to reverse any granted wish.
Oh,
guys want me to read it?
Yeah. How many
See.
virgins do we have to sacrifice?
None. To reverse
Awesome.
any granted wish, you must contact the entity. And once the entity that has granted the wish has been contacted, you must request that the wish be reversed and any payments returned. And you must say, in the name of God. That's what it says.
What payment?
He
Payment was used, I don't
shrugs, but
remember.
the comm link
$10.
doesn't pick up the shrug.
What did you
10
pay? Was
US
it,
dollars is the price. Gimme.
The-
Fine. I
The
give you
Beyonce
$1.
lady,
Yay! I'm Rick.
the Beyonce lady says, "We didn't pay him anything."
Except like your previous forms.
Yeah, you're damn right about that. She sort of just sits there with her arms crossed.
Okay, so how do we get the previous forms back? Because that just doesn't seem plausible at the moment, or possible, I mean.
Geo just says, "I don't know, I'm just reading the book." It just says, request any previous payment or whatever back. And that's it.
Fuck.
Of course, we're gonna have to resummon the thing in order to do this anyway.
Well, maybe we should. What was the guy's name? That the Scarface dude guy,
The what?
the guy that got disappointed at us.
Oh, Jonathan
Grumpy.
McIntosh.
Yeah,
Yeah,
maybe we
Grump.
should tell him this time because that's the apparent norm here, right?
The researcher goes, "Yeah, I can't even take a shit without getting permission."
Yeah, but then again, he said he was angry at us because we left without telling anything. We haven't left anywhere. We're still in the compound.
Yeah, but it's gonna down our current case. We're already in trouble, dude. That's not
Just send him like a message on Hulu or whatever.
How about I circumvent this? You hear a voice over the intercom that is in this room. "I can hear you guys."
Oh, is it okay if we do this?
"Hey, as long as you don't leave, sure."
He told you I was right. Cough up more $10.
Wrong.
He buzzes you
Yeah,
over
but-
the intercom. "But I've read the book. You need to go to a church in order to do the ritual."
Do we have a church in the compound?
We
Could it be a
have
church or can it be a
one.
chapel?
We
Yeah, we're
have
church.
one, but
What?
it's a little hard to get to. There's some
What?
things in the way.
Like, what things?
I don't have the clearance level to tell you about that unless you actually are going there.
Well,
Yeah,
it looks like we're going there, right?
No.
Yeah, it looks like we're going there.
We can
We're not
wait.
allowed to leave. We need a church. We have to go there.
We can wait to find a normal church, dude.
Yeah,
Come
what
on.
if that normal church turns into a non-normal church after we're done with it?
Dude, he can be talking about like a demon church that's full with demons, so we can clear all these demons before doing anything.
Let's
Fuck
just say that
Bulls
this is a
usually
place
work.
where paranatural things are stored and housed.
Yeah.
So it could be anything.
So I don't want to have
It could be a
Satan
church that
in that
the front
church,
door
okay?
is a mouth and the windows are eyes. You don't know what it is.
Yeah, so let's have a normal church. Let's wait, okay?
Don't we have like priests in this fucking compound? Can we literally just go into a meeting room and make him bless the grounds? Because that's literally just what the fucking church
If you
is. All like,
remember,
What?
you have to go into the priest's office of a Catholic church.
oh,
That's
is it
part
a
of the
Catholic
ritual.
church?
Yes, it's part of the ritual.
Yeah, but it's the church we have in the compound, a Catholic church.
He goes, yeah, Roman Catholic.
Does that matter?
I don't know what the difference is.
It's just
Is Roman Catholic? Is that the one with or without the child rape molesting?
it's the one that's centered in the Vatican. You would know that.
Okay, so it's the one with the child molesting.
Because there are other types of Catholic churches that don't adhere to the Vatican. So this
So-
particular type does. That's all that
So it
means.
It is with the child molesting things.
Yes.
So
Unfortunately.
maybe it's just a bunch of very angry altar boys we have to kill before we get to the church.
It is unnecessary. Okay?
Well, we're not allowed to leave.
He goes, I can request to see if I can give you the information before you go, if that would help, but that might take some time. Plus, you guys are kind of on probation, I guess.
Yeah, well, you're on a house arrest anyway. So
No,
you got time.
probation is when you get to leave.
Yeah, this is a house arrest.
Either way, it might be a little harder for me to get that permission. That's all I'm trying to say.
Yeah. So I vote for we wait until we know we're in the clear.
I vote for get the information and kill anything in our path and then just go into the church. I don't
Yep,
see
let's
the
fuck it up.
problem.
Alright.
Yeah. Well, Gio would be with me because fuck that.
Nah, he's not here, so it's 2 against 1.
Oh, Geo. Yeah, he's kind of cowardly. I did give him more credit with the planet thing earlier, because I said that he was
Yeah.
watching, but then he decided to just run away.
Hmm?
So,
Yeah, but he's not here in this room right now, so he doesn't get a vote. So it's 2 against 1.
What's a few more days, dude? Can
look,
wait.
if you just want to wait to see if you get the information, then you're not doing anything anyway.
Cool.
Alright, I'll look into it. You hear him walk away from the intercom and then hang it up.
So now he's literally listening in on us every time.
Seems as though he is being told to, you have a feeling.
God.
It's not exactly his choice to
You know what I'm gonna use my $10 on? I'm gonna buy a jar of mayonnaise and I'm gonna sit like this with mayonnaise between my hands all night long, and he's gonna have to listen to that.
Ew.
Ah,
Well, let's
Ew.
just say that a jar of mayonnaise isn't $10. It's less than that. So you could
It
buy
is?
other things.
Or not like drums or something.
nah, it's gonna have to be mayonnaise.
Because he wants to make fapping noises is the reason.
Yeah, it's more disgusting noises.
Gotcha.
The drums would be louder, but the fapping noises would be more disturbing.
Drums
this-
filled with mayonnaise.
Like this, Yumba.
Sheesh.
That's a sad Luigi right there.
Poor Luigi.
Poor Luigi.
I didn't know he worked for the FBI.
He does.
Okay. So, you have these guys at your disposal. You can just wait it out, or you can try to do something else. It's up to you. We can skip ahead by waiting if that's what you want to do.
Yeah. If we skip while we wait, I will go to the cafeteria and buy myself another thing of beer. I forgot the name of the big jug. Another jug of beer.
Okay. You hear somebody complain slightly at you being able to buy something new even though you owe money, but they are told to be quiet, and since you're on probation, you deserve it.
Awesome. You don't want to make me angry.
This is the time that you need it most, is what they say. So,
Yeah. How much money do I owe, by the way?
over $100, easily.
Okay.
AKA, you don't have enough to pay it off right now.
No. How much does that thing cost me right now?
They'll give it to you for $5.
Holy shit, I'm poor again.
I mean, you have to have enough to buy your jar of mayonnaise, right?
True.
Now, if you want a liter jar of mayonnaise, that'll be $3.50.
Really?
Yeah,
Well, that's fucking cheap.
exactly. Remember where you live. There's people who are 10 times your weight who buy mayonnaise every day. So yes, they need it. Yeah, so Lonnie is still here, but she can't talk right now. So.
I'm back. I'm
Oh,
back. I'm
she's
back. That was a quick shower.
Okay. So. Yeah.
Hello.
So you guys just want to skip ahead?
Yeah.
No, I wanna talk to them a little bit more.
Okay. Anything in particular you want to try to get out of them in regards to information?
Yeah, let's dig in the brain.
Okay. What do you want to find out?
Let's check out that think meat. Let's see what it do.
The what?
The think meat.
The stink meat?
Think, like thoughts.
Oh yes, yes. But what do you want to find out? Like, what do you want to know?
I don't know. Sit down and powwow with them and see what's up. What's the goings on and the doings?
Yeah.
Do you know these people?
Yes.
Oh.
So, the basic information that you get, unless if you ask anything in particular, is that yes, these three were basically, they're like sideshow freaks at this point. They've been trying to hide, to not get noticed. They're worried about the same thing that E.T. is worried about in the E.T. movie, like getting dissected by the government or things like that. So they were basically hiding away, trying to not get caught. And these guys, since Infinity Man ratted them out, kind of, that was the only reason they got caught. Since Infinity Man can basically go wherever he wants. So he managed to find them after a while.
Okay.
And he ratted them out. That was the only reason they got caught. So other than Beyonce, she kept getting caught by paparazzi every once in a while. Every time she went out for food, there'd be like 10 guys trying to take pictures of her. So.
Miss Beyonce, Miss Beyonce, show us your tits. Oh.
Pretty
Right.
much. So,
Okay.
yeah. Other than that, there were suspicious sightings of Beyonce that they could have easily followed up on. But, they still got told where she was, so. But otherwise, they were just trying to hide out. Not get killed or dissected.
For sure.
So, yeah, they weren't really up to much. They did try a few things to try to stop themselves from being what they were, but nothing worked. Like, they tried various things that you would anticipate a normal person would try if they got in their situation.
Okay, dumb question. How come they never tried to, I don't know, call the creature or whatever the fuck it is?
They figured that it was sort of like a one-time deal. They didn't have the book, because apparently your character had the book. So
Okay, fair.
they couldn't remember the exact steps that they needed to follow, those sorts of things. And they probably just kept doing it wrong, is the issue.
Okay. Okay, that's fair. Makes sense.
Especially the drunk guy. Like, he couldn't remember the steps that he would have needed to do.
It's weird.
Yeah, so his excuse is that he was just drunk, so he couldn't remember. But the other two's excuse is that they must have been doing something wrong, because it wouldn't work.
All right. I'm going to ask about their other adventures and shenaniganery.
Alright, it turns out that this particular group of people grew up together. You and Infinity Man and these three people, or at least the other you, you guys all grew up together in somewhere in LA. I'll let you decide that.
Sure, a suburb. How about Santa Fe Springs?
And you guys all planned on going to Hollywood together to become superstars. And you were the one who
Hollywood's
was...
not that far of a drive from Santa Fe Springs. Cool.
And
so we were all going to be stars? Aww.
You, unfortunately for them, you were the most successful. Which is why you were getting roles like playing Martha Stewart in the Martha Stewart
Right.
dramatization. Stuff like that.
All right.
They were just getting 2-bit roles. Like the fat guy, he was always overweight. So he was just getting stereotypical overweight guy roles. He was just like an extra in the background of a few movies, the guy who was overweight in the background. But he did get like a secondary role as like the comedic foil to the main character in one movie. But other than that, he didn't really get anything. The black guy, which is Infinity Man, he kept getting token black guy roles. The other two, they're ladies, and they were not successful at all. They weren't getting any roles. They were just like waiting tables.
Okay.
But you guys have been friends since you were young, so you stuck together and looked out for each other. That sort of thing. But it's your other personality that knows all this. Unfortunately, you don't have access to any of that in your mind.
Oh, okay. Alrighty.
So you find out all of this, and you try to contribute to the conversation as they're bringing up various events that happened in the past, but it's like somebody's telling an amnesiac patient about things that they've done. There's nothing there.
Okay. Look, guys, I'm trying really hard.
I'll get you to roll 3 dice. As
3 dice? Okay, hold on.
Whoops, that fell into the sink. Pull up. 15.
15's your highest? Alright.
Yes, sir.
With a 15, you start to think about it. And if the ritual is reversed, Martha may just disappear. Which is you. You may just
So then,
die.
oh,
Because the regular you would come back. And
Okay.
the reason you're here is because of this weird ritual that they did. So the reason you exist is because of it. So if you reverse it, you may go away. Just cease to exist.
Fuck. Okay. Damn.
Always a catch.
Yeah, I know, right? Always something.
Because the person who is actually you is like riding shotgun. They may be experiencing some of the things you are, but they're only active when you are asleep or when you're not, and you have to be unrestrained. So right now they're just riding shotgun infinitely. They're just stuck.
Martha is conflicted.
Yep. I would think so. So in order to help these people, Martha would have to go away. At least you think. You're not entirely sure if this magic stuff will just allow you to keep existing. You don't know. Or, one other possibility that you are aware of is you were in a world before and you were transported here. You might just end up back there, and from what you're aware of in this world, that's the moment you die. So you might just end up back in that world and then just die.
At least you gotta be prepared to kill yourself. You gotta go through this.
Yeah.
Mentally prepared to kill oneself.
So yeah, you are aware
Dude,
of this in
that's
your mind.
harsh. All right. That's super harsh on her. Like that's gonna take some soul searching for good old Martha.
Yeah, and the reason that you think that you were going to die is because in the documentary that they were making about you, you have a stroke at the exact moment when you were transported into this girl's body.
Okay.
So, that's just a thing that you got to consider when you're not 100% sure that that's what's going to happen. But when it comes to other paranatural things that have happened in the past, when they get reversed for good. So, you're not sure if that's what's going to happen here, but might.
Damn. This is harsh for Martha.
Yeah,
All right, well, we got to do what we got to do.
Yeah, I'll let you stew on that for a bit. Does anybody else want to do anything before you hear back about permission?
No.
All right. So you're gonna hear back about permission. Takes them about 17 hours, but
Jeez.
after that 17-hour period, he contacts you guys. He says, "I've got permission. If you want to come to my office, you can, or I can just tell you over your phone or whatever you want."
Over the phone, I guess.
All right, everybody has been gathered into the same room around the same phone.
Oh, how about in person?
All right, do you want him to come down or do you want to go to his office?
I don't know. What do you guys want?
I don't care.
You remember that his office is on the floor that You have to roll a certain number in order to get to his office.
Hell no.
Mm, hell no.
You guys want to do the phone instead?
Or he can come here.
He goes, "All right, I'll be down in a minute." And he is there in a minute.
Yeah, he
Almost
got a
exactly a minute. Like, eerily, you watch the seconds on the clock and he is there almost exactly after a minute.
We get it. This place is magical.
It's like Hogwarts, except not. Either way. That was my joke. Either way. So, you guys end up in the same room as him. He comes down to see you. And he holds in his hand a file. And the file is named Operation Churchill.
Operation what?
Churchill.
Like Winston?
Yes.
Okay.
And he's like, "So you want to hear about it?"
Fuck yeah, we do, bitches. Out of character, in character, yes, of course.
Okay. Fair enough. He goes, "All right. So the first few pages are about the Paranatural Church itself. The only real difference between that and a regular church is that it glows brightly. Nothing else. But we still brought it back. Because they closed it down and they were going to demolish it. But it seems as though the wrecking ball just sort of bounced off, and we had to come up with some sort of explanation for that. So, yeah, we had to bring it back here. So, other than that, the reason it's so dangerous is because it's now on the Forgotten Floor.
WTF is the Forgotten Floor.
Do you say something to that effect to him?
In the most Martha Stewart way possible. Yes.
Yes, I'm assuming as much. I'm just making sure that you're actually saying something to him. He goes,
Yes.
"Alright." He flips like 5 pages through the file folder he currently has. Alright, the Forgotten Floor. So, the reason it's called the Forgotten Floor is not because anybody forgot about it. It's because we don't have access to it anymore. Or at least, not in a conventional way. There's a bunch of paranatural beings that are running rampant within that floor. It used to be our containment area, but a bunch of things escaped and we just cordoned off the area. The elevators don't actually go to the floor anymore. So you're gonna have a bit of a difficulty getting there. And then once you get there, there's gonna be a lot of crap in your way. So it's up to you if you want to try to get there. It does say here, it does give a few descriptions of the most dangerous things that you may encounter, if you're interested.
Mm-mm.
He goes on. He knows Shaggy's not interested, but he goes on. He goes, there's about a 40-foot long crocodile down there. Yeah. Normal, conventional weaponry doesn't seem to harm it. So that's there. Let's see, what else? He flips up another page. He goes, there's a scarecrow down there.
A scarecrow.
Let's just say that the last victim it had is what's hanging on its cross. Its next victim will be the next thing hanging on its cross. He flips the page.
I look to the party like, what the fuck, guys?
He goes.
I look back at you with the same look.
He goes. There's only one more thing listed here as being exceedingly dangerous. There's a kitten down there.
What's wrong with the kitten?
Its head is 10 times the size of a regular kitten, and it has a penchant for eating people. Otherwise, it's fine. It's just like a regular kitten.
Okay,
Those are
so
the
we
most
get
dangerous things down there. Things
So
that
we
are
get-
most likely to attack you. There are other dangerous things down there, but you can avoid them.
No, I
more
got a
easily.
plan. We get the kitten, we lure it to the crocodile eats the kitten, then we lure the scarecrow to attack the crocodile. That way the crocodile becomes its next victim, then we kill the scarecrow crocodile.
Why are we even discussing this?
He goes, I mean, I told you there was a lot of shit in the way.
Or we can just go to another Roman Catholic church like you've been saying.
Yes.
But
Fuck
that's less
that,
fun.
guys. Well, I don't want to die, okay?
We're
I
not gonna die, we're the
literally see no
superheroes.
problem in this.
What did you say, Freeman?
I said I literally see no problem in this.
Well, you're used to this. I'm not, okay?
Yeah, well, you're gonna fucking have to get used to this shit. This is what we do.
He's right.
Well, this place is more like optional. We have an option to not go there. And I would like to take that option.
I'll let you guys discuss it. And he hands you a map of the Forgotten Floor. Just
I
in
mean, he
case
also
you're
right
interested.
though.
What did you say?
Both
Lauren?
y'all are right. Both y'all are right. Both y'all are correct.
Like, there's no reason that you have to go there, but if you go there, you might earn some experience.
Exactly.
Shaggy's just like, no.
I mean, Shaggy's the smartest one out of all of us.
If you guys go there, I'm not gonna come with you, okay? It's just as simple as that.
Okay, first of all, you're like a part of the dynamic trio because we're not a quartet right now. So it's like illegal for you not to come with us.
And
Like it's against the law.
Then again, I'm gonna have to leave now.
Yeah, it's probably going to be next session if you decide to do that.
All right, you want to call it here since
Yeah,
people have
let's
to
call
go?
it here. Next session, I'll allow the group to discuss it again, and then you'll decide.
Cleaver, do you want to go there?
Why not? I heard I wasn't really paying attention IRL and I wouldn't pay attention anyways.
Okay.
Well, I heard something about a scarecrow and a
Okay,
kitten with a big head.
TLDR, do you want to go on to the floor in the facility that we don't have to do this? There's no point in doing this just to fight some monsters and go to like a church that's cursed or some shit instead of like waiting and go to a normal church somewhere safe.
I really don't see a problem in this.
All right. Well, I'm
Except-
going to cut